So you all got that note from Dame Shearwater, asking you to come urgently to the castle. And so what you see is a castle. And it's less badass than that because of the sky, but it's essentially like that. And so you go up the hill, you ride. Are any of you together? No?
Should we be looking at something? Is there a...
Oh, yeah. Evan, if you go to where the video is, for
Yeah.
you should see there's like a stream I'm streaming.
Oh. Okay.
Hey guys, can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
Video is going out with video, but everything else is dropping off on me. So
yeah, don't worry about the video. It's fine.
if I bail, I bail.
Yeah. So yeah, you're going up the dirt road up to the castle door, and what you see inside is this very beautifully lit, I guess, hall. There's gold everywhere, and I guess we'll start with introducing the characters. Who wants to go first? Let's go with Evan since he's at the top.
Okay. Where is all my stuff? You see a human man with blonde hair and a very scruffy, kind of ill-kept looking blonde beard and mustache, blue eyes, and just big guy, like tall, wide, lots of fat, and also probably a little muscle under there. It's kind of hard to tell because he's pretty slovenly. He carries an enormous axe across his back with a little backpack, and there's a ragged, rolled-up piece of fabric tied to the top of his pack.
Cool. And then, so you see Evan's character. I won't say his name yet. And then the door opens wide, and Fraser's character walks in.
Sure, yeah. So you see, contrary to the tall person you've just seen, a very diminutive, like maybe 3 foot tall max halfling, bedecked in a heavy suit of gleaming chainmail. It's shining like it's been polished. It looks unbelievably nice, which contrasts dramatically with the scruffy, unshaven beard, the scarred face of this little grumpy-looking halfling. Doesn't look terribly happy to be here. Carrying a shield on one arm, and in his other hand he carries a hammer that's taller than he is.
Cool. And then I'll say Phil's character walks in.
Sure. Yeah, so probably like a little ways after, an older man would kind of stumble through the doors. His arms and bag are kind of laden with, you could see scrolls, bits of paper. He's holding an armful of books. It looks like he's like lost on his way to a class or something like that. He's just carrying all sorts of notes and stuff and constantly trying to handle all of them while also carrying a walking stick, and stumbles through the door, grabs any pages that he might have dropped, and I'm so did I miss it? And he looks around the room.
Are you looking for anything specific?
No, he looks around. Basically, he's trying to make sure. He feels like he's late. So he rushes in and he says, "Oh, I hope I didn't miss anything."
Do you guys say anything to him?
I don't think so.
I'm sure you're on time, man.
Oh.
I mean, really, these things, they start when they start, you know? If you're not here, what are they going to do?
All right, and at that point, Array's character walks in. What do they see?
Yeah, shortly behind the old man, you see a small Kenku in a kind of a green cloak, kind of wrapped nicely and neatly tied. He has a kind of a leather jacket tied with 2 daggers on his back. He has a backpack. His bedroll nicely rolled up beside him. As he walks in eagerly, looking around with wide black eyes, taking this all in.
Okay. Do you guys want to converse for a few minutes, or?
Yeah. Even if there's like no bit of a pause, my character would kind of take the initiative here. He'd find a way to like shuffle his stuff so that he could have a free hand and extend it to whoever's closest. He would kind of. I'm picturing he has like big round rimmed spectacles that he kind of shifts on his face and. Pleasure to meet you all. I'm Professor Brookford Lucius. He sticks his hand out towards who would be closest, I guess. We'll say Fraser's character.
Sure.
Sure. All right. Kind of looks over. Right. We're doing the talking thing, are we? Great. Well, my name's Tobias. My friends call me Toby. Yeah. So I mean, Lucius, it is. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just hoping we get this over with as soon as we can, to be honest.
If you prefer, most of my associates call me Lucy for short. I don't understand why it's shorter because it's the same number of syllables, but I guess it's the number of letters and the way that it sounds quicker when you say it. So, and he kind of mutters to himself for a bit. He's kind of confused by it.
Right.
Pleasure to meet you.
All right, good to meet you, Lucky. What about the rest of you? Let's get this done.
Hello, my name is Carl Dipterhaus, but you can call me. Well, you could call me Carl.
They call me. You must be Drop in a Bucket. Drop in a Bucket.
Interesting name.
You named after an unfortunate accident, or what's the deal?
He nods. Drop in a bucket.
he kind of like fixes his spectacles. Fascinating.
Okay.
All right, sorry, I forgot. Silly of me, but pardon me. My name is Tobias Stoneface, representative of a lady Prissy Pants, to forget her name. God, yeah. Of the order of some people. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. How may I be of service?
Who are you talking to, sorry?
Just to the room in general.
Okay.
It's just kind of a. I keep forgetting.
Is there so? We are here. We are here. Is there people to talk to? We are here.
As if on cue, you see an old human man. He has black cloak, black hat, big beard, walking cane, and he kind of gestures to you all and says, "Oh yes, the dame is ready for you." And so, do you follow?
So he's I'm just gonna follow right behind him.
He's like up the stairs to the right, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, so you follow him.
Almost as if the motion made his carefully arranged books unarrange themselves. He kind of immediately goes back into stumbling along, trying to shove stuff into pockets, and follows.
So, okay.
Gets to the bottom of the stairs, just takes a look up and goes, "Really?" And just starts plodding up the stairs slowly.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah,
No?
Drop
Okay.
follows, kind of pulls up his pants as he begins climbing the stairs.
All right, so he brings you through around the corner, and there's this big, beautiful door, wooden door. It's got like a kind of like a cross of metal on it, and a twist hinge. So he opens it, and he has a little bit of a hard time opening it. And you see the throne room. So you're at the back of the throne room, and make a perception check.
All of us?
Yes.
Ooh.
Roll
16.
16?
16 for me.
I got a 15.
Okay.
5.
21 for Drop.
Wow. Okay. So, sorry, I'm just having trouble remembering the names. Toby, Lucy, and Drop. You all see, scattered everywhere, a few yellow feathers. But you don't see the dame. So, the
I got a
old...
gold piece. Says those are duck feathers. No takers? Fine.
Pretty chandelier.
At that point, actually, Geth would say, "Please, just wait here for the dame. She is a little bit shy at the moment." And from your experience, the dame wouldn't necessarily be a shy person, per se. She's very pretentious and very kind of like stick up the nose or whatever.
That was a beautiful metaphor, I gotta say.
Yeah.
And I made it on purpose, for sure. But yeah, you don't see the dame. Did you guys do anything?
Yeah, Lucy would like stoop to pick up one of the feathers and kind of twirl it in his hands, looking at it.
Okay.
And then you said it's yellow?
Yeah. Yellow feather.
He kind of mutters to himself, "Yellow duck." Turns to Toby and says, "I don't think I'd take those odds."
Live a little. What do you got to lose? Well, gold piece, but you know.
Okay.
I'm gonna start wandering the room because if nobody's there, I'm just gonna see and find out where she is.
Okay, where do you go?
Under things. I'm gonna, look around for any curtains, kind of peek in behind. I'll kind of check around the throne.
Okay, so we'll say, where are you? We'll say you get right in front of the chair on the picture. And just as you get there, "Please, don't come back here." And
What? You getting changed?
yes, I'm getting changed. And at which point,
Changing my bet.
at which point,
Those are chicken feathers.
the old man will come and try and he won't lay hands on you or anything, but he'll try and body block you from getting behind the blue curtain. And he'll say, "Please, the dame is..." I'm turning into Scottish. "The dame is taking her time getting out."
Oh, listen, buddy, bigger people than you have tried. And I'm just gonna kind of lean over and yell past him. "Greetings, I am Tobias Stoneface of the Holy Order of Paladins of Lady Prissy Pants. No, Persimmon. Anyway, I'm here on their behalf. You summoned us. I am at your service."
Oh, perfect. So
We are all here.
you're all here. Perfect. Drop in a bucket. Carl and Lucy and Tobias, you're all here. Or Toby, I'm sorry.
No, my friends call me Toby. I'm Tobias.
Okay. My apologies. So then she goes on and she starts telling you about why you're here. And she goes on to explain that she hired this potion maker called Callie. And she doesn't tell you exactly why she's hired this potion maker, but she says that these raiders came in and they were attacking the village, and she made a deal with them, but she needs the potion from Callie as soon as possible, and she hasn't heard from Callie in days.
So
And
we go to this Calais and we get the potion.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I don't really know where her potion making place is. So that's where you guys come in. You need to find Callie. What?
Would in my academic career ever have heard of her or known of her?
Of who?
Of Callie?
Nicker?
The name?
Make a history check.
Yes. the one thing I'm optimized for. 14.
Okay, so you would know the name Callie. Hold on, sorry. Remembering name. You would remember her name, and you would know that she's an up and coming potion maker that's been selling potions here and there to the townsfolk and mostly to the dame.
Okay, so like in the area of Shearwater.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Yes, so if you could get right on that and, let's see. And she calls Geth over. How much gold would it? 25 gold each. If you could all find my friend Callie and the potion.
How about if we do it in a day, you can give us 30 each.
Well, she calls Geth back over. They want 30 gold. I don't know if that's... roll a persuasion check.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm actually good at these. Just kidding. No, 18.
Ooh. Okay, 30 gold and you get sorry. If you get the potion today, that's 30 gold. Okay. Please, just get it done.
Tobias gets like a look on his face like a druggie who's just had a high. He's like, yeah, that's the stuff. All right, boys. I've upped the ante. Now let's find these people. Or, if we can't find the potion, do we just go and kill the raiders? I mean, surely there's a secondary option here, right?
I'm not much of a fighter. I was thinking I was brought here for my knowledge and experience, so I would avoid the raiders if we could.
Well, I mean, look at the rest of us, genius. They obviously didn't bring us all for our brains.
Carl gives Lucy a pat on the back, but it's like massively overpowered and just about knocks him over. It's okay. We'll be okay. I will take care.
Well, thank you, young sir. He kind of like tries to straighten himself up.
So...
Just go find this potion then.
All right. So at that point, seeing that you all agreed to the mission, should you choose to accept it, Geth gathers you all outside. Gathers you all outside, back in the waiting room.
Geth was the old guy?
Geth. Oh yes, sorry, I didn't say his name. Geth is the old guy.
Ah, man, you gotta learn to follow proper procedure. I've been beaten for less.
So he then explains to you that he also doesn't know where the Emporium is, as it's a moving Emporium. It's the Emporium, by the way. Potion hall, whatever you want to call it. And he says that a lot of the townsfolk around know Callie very well, and generally know where it might pop up next. So what do you guys want to do?
All right, I've got an idea, guys. Are we ready? I'm gonna head outside. I'm just
Let
gonna
the adventure begin.
step out the door, cup my hands to the sides of my mouth, and I'm just gonna go, here, potion. Here, potion. Come on, boys, come on.
To which you see the guards out front just look at you like, what the... Okay.
You never called a potion before? Ah.
I suppose we could probably start by talking to the townsfolk.
Oh, really? All right.
All right, so where do you guys want to go? I guess I can tell you what's around. Roll a perception check.
Everybody?
So right now you're at the top of the castle. Everyone roll a perception.
Unfortunately, that's a natural one.
Okay, you see that there's an ocean. What did you say, Evan?
13.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Okay.
And a 14 for me.
Okay. So you would all see generally there's a lot of houses and there's this big cathedral building, maybe more like a church. There's a like way across the town, probably near where Lucy lives, is like the library, right near the beach. There's also, so right at where the castle is, there's like this huge cliff, and then there's the ocean if you look over, there's also an entrance to a cave. And what else? There's also a couple other buildings, but you can't tell what they are from here.
Ooh.
I guess we better go to town.
All right.
I got one gold. Says the building on the left will have good information.
The
Anyone?
I'll take that bet.
All right. Out on the left it is. Come on, baby.
building on the left would be the church.
Needs a new pair of shoes. The church? All right.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
We're
go.
going to the church?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So you make your way down the dirt road all the way down the hill, and you make your way through. You're in the town now, or the village, and now there's like cobblestone roads. There's people kind of with like market stands. They're selling like carrots or various goods, and there's houses.
Rugs is in the house.
Rugs might or might not be here. There's houses on your right, your immediate right, and then it's like a neighborhood kind of thing. It's a big village for its village status. Yeah, so on the left you would see the church. Actually, I have it right here.
Ew.
So that's the church you see. What do you want to do?
Are there folks gathering like outside the church right now?
Yeah, so the I guess the service just ended, so people are coming out of the church right now.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to just ask around. And Lucy would walk up to literally the first person he sees who isn't in the party and say, excuse me, young sir or madam. Do you know the whereabouts of Callie, the potion maker, or when she might next appear?
Yeah, I know Callie, but she kind of gave me a really bad deal, and I'm not trying to give her some publicity. So I'm not gonna let you know where she is right now. I don't think.
Well,
She doesn't know who it is. She doesn't know where Callie is at all. Sucker. Doesn't know anything.
Roll a persuasion check.
Who?
You, Fraser.
Who, me? All right.
Toby.
That would be a 9.
Yeah. Yeah, she's set in stone. She's not gonna... She really doesn't want to give Callie any business. She really got screwed over by Callie. There's other people around, though.
If we find her, we'll let her know. What's your name, by the way?
My name is Elizabeth.
Don't be her name. I can tell Callie all about Elizabeth. Good luck, Elizabeth. You think that last patch of potions was bad? Wait till you see what's coming.
You're really not a cool dude, huh? Maybe you should go check out the church. The service.
I'm glad I got some money riding on it.
You owe me a gold piece. We talked to somebody here and they did not know you owe me.
We're not in the church yet. I said the building, not the people.
Well, I cannot think there are information in the building itself.
Well, we'll find out once we get inside, won't we?
Okay.
So you guys go inside?
I guess so.
Sure. So you go inside. I don't have a picture for this, but it's this. There's like 40-foot tall ceilings. It's maybe 100 feet wide. It's a very big church for this small town. And you see all the way at the front where I guess they would do the ceremony. You see their holy leader. He's kind of just putting stuff away, saying hi to the children of the town, that stayed to help him put stuff away. And you see... That's all you see for now.
All right. Greetings from the Holy Order of Lady Percy. No, wait,
This is the place of the Lord of this here country, and you need to...
You dare talk down to my order? Do you know who you're talking to?
roll an intimidation
There's
check.
militia on your head for this. I'm just here for some information, and you just can't have common courtesy.
Well, you can't have common courtesy. This is the Lord's lair, and you are yelling at me.
Oh dear.
Carl just whacks Toby in the back of the head.
Hey, what's that for? I didn't bring out kneecapper. It's all right.
Now, you guys must have a reason to be here, or I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
We're here asking about some potion people. I figured
Potion
you guys sell
people?
like healing potions, that kind of thing. Do you have a supplier named Callie?
Callie.
Where Callie is.
Callie. So this guy, he's kind of older, maybe around Lucy's age, maybe a little older. So, yeah. So he's having a little bit of trouble recollecting what Callie, or who Callie is. If you guys maybe gave him more information or persuaded him in any way.
Well, listen, sir, I'm here to give a donation of one fine gold piece. Take care, give a little bite just to prove it. Dropping it in the alms box in case anyone happened to know where we could find Callie the potion maker. I hear she's pretty popular here, except for the people who don't like her, like Lizzie-Beth outside. Now, do you know anything?
So then he'll be like, Callie, of course. So you give him the coin?
I dropped the coin in the alms box.
All right, he'll accept
It all
that.
goes to the church in the end, right?
Right, the church, of course. So he'll then explain that, so Callie, that gal, she knows the dame, right? Yeah, she makes potions. I think it's the last time I saw the dame and Callie talking, she was like right over there, and he points like vaguely to down the road, maybe like 10 minutes. Did we lose someone? No, we didn't. Okay.
No, we're all here. I turn back to Carl and I go, there you go. Useful information. That's 1 gold for me. Sucker.
If it's true.
No, I never said anything about true. Don't you try and Welsh on a bet. You know what happens when you Welsh on a bet. You certainly don't wind up spending 10 years at a freaking paladin's place. I'll tell you that much. I don't Welsh on a bet, and you're darn well not gonna
Would you
either.
please calm down and can you at least yell outside, please? This is the Lord's lair.
How's that?
What?
You wanted me to yell outside. I did. Now what?
Carl just grabs Toby by the back of his armor and like drags him outside.
I ain't gotta go prove this point anyways, make my money. Thanks for your help.
No problem. Thanks for the enticement. A wink. And you see around some of the adults around, they just kind of give the religious leader kind of like the stank eye, but like they aren't gonna say anything type deal, because he's the Lord's voice, if you will.
New side quest unlocked. Combat the corruption of the church.
So what do you guys do now? Where do you go?
I guess we
Go down 10 minutes down the road where he pointed us.
Sure. What's the general marching order?
I'll be
I think
taking up the
drop would
back.
probably. Oh, go ahead.
Unless you want the back, I'll take it.
Carl suddenly has an interest in seeing that this leads nowhere, so he's gonna go first.
Okay, Carl. Who's bringing up the rear?
I think that'll be me.
Toby. Okay, and then middle
Um,
is yes.
In the middle, yeah. Lucy wants to like walk beside Drop in a Bucket and like question him about his name.
Okay.
So drop or drop in a bucket. he like tries to make the sound.
Nice.
How do you do that?
He makes the sound of a drop. You must be dropping a bucket.
No, I thought you were dropping a bucket.
They call me dropping a bucket. Dropping a bucket. And he nods.
Dropping a bucket.
He kind of ruffles in his pack and he pulls out his like water skin and like kind of pours it on the ground to make the water sounds.
Fascinating.
Okay, so while you're walking down this road, you see the houses on now your left, and there's and on the right those are like shops, just like mom and pop shops, and so then you see down one of the alleyways is like a tavern. So you see like an entrance to a tavern. It's about like mid-afternoon, like 3 p.m. right now. And you see like there's people inside and such. And you get the sense that that's the general direction of where the priest was pointing.
Perhaps he thought we meant a different kind of potion.
Nah, smart man knows where you get information. This is the place to go.
I like taverns.
Tell you what, Carl, we'll go double or nothing that that Callie's in a shop on chicken's feet. How about that? 2 gold.
Were you making this bet with?
I'm talking to Carl. I've got a gold running on it anyway, so we'll go for double.
Carl tilts his head and looks like he's thinking for a minute, but his eyes kind of glaze over. And he gives himself a shake. I'll roll you for it. And he pulls out a set of dice.
A dice man. I'm more cards myself, but sure, why not? All right, what's the stake?
2 gold.
All right, fine. Let's roll.
All right.
Roll a d10.
I'm assuming in the dust.
Or no, roll a
D10?
percentage die if you have it.
We get any bonus for proficiency with?
Maybe.
Oh no, I got playing cards. Never mind. It wouldn't matter.
I have proficiency with dice set. Do I get a bonus for that?
Sure. Let's do.
All right, let's bring it.
Plus 5%. I don't know.
Wait, we're rolling what? Rolling a d20 or rolling a something else?
Let's do it simpler. Let's do d20. Yeah. So sorry. So Carl, you get +2.
Okay. That's a 3.
Ooh.
That's a 10.
Ooh. Okay. So Carl, you win this bet. Wait, what was the thing? I missed that.
They just played dice for 2 gold.
Yep.
Gold.
I take out 2 gold and I hand it to him and I say, "You filed those nicely, son." But all right, gold's yours.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Let us go inside now.
All right. So as you're making your way to the front, you see two people coming out, and then on either side, 2 bigger humans jump them, like right at the front door. What?
How far away from us is this happening right now?
Maybe like 20 feet ahead of you. So you're going towards the door, and they've just come out of the door.
Oh, good heavens!
Oh, please!
Ruffian!
Ah! Please, sirs! Help us, please! Please!
The people who jumped them, what they look like?
What do they look like? They look not
They look like bandits.
great. No. They look.
They don't look like bandits.
They look like they've seen some rough times.
Carl
Actually,
spends a lot of
go ahead.
time. Carl spends a lot of time drinking in the taverns of this village. Would he recognize them? Are they like
Make a insight check.
ruffians? Which check, sorry?
Insight.
Inside.
Insight. Oh, it's a 16.
You would
16.
you would recognize them as they're like homeless people that have been just kind of hanging around the tavern, but you don't really know them to be violent people. So yeah, but you see them every time you come to the tavern.
Carl Lover's word, leave them alone. Leave alone.
So as they're grappling the two innocent bystanders, they look over at you and say, "Carl, is that you?" And they kind of just like forget about the two innocents and they run, and they kind of go up to you and Carl, and you smell them. They smell terrible, and they're like looking at you, and they're like, "What are you doing here? You usually come later."
We looking for the potion person.
The potions person's in there.
In the tavern?
Yeah, he's giving potions to everyone.
Not that kind of potion, I don't think.
Need to find Callie. Townsfolk
Callie.
know where Callie is.
I don't
Need to
know
find
any Callie. Do you know Callie? I don't know Callie, man. I just.
Callie's not here, man.
But you get the sense that they just don't know anything.
Okay, don't bother people again.
But we just wanted some food. And we don't have any food. What's
big
that
guy.
all about? What?
Let me give you some piece of advice. First off, free. Give him a little bit of my rations. Go there.
Oh,
Little snack for you, so you can chew on this. There's a reason they call this kneecapper, and he holds out his big warhammer that's taller than he is.
oh no.
You don't want to know why, so maybe leave the people around here alone, eh?
Okay. And they go around the corner, and you don't see them anymore.
Glad we can see eye to kneecap.
What a curious combination of generosity and cruelty.
And you see if
Not to leave them
you
on their toes. They don't know what to expect, then they can't very well win, can they?
drop, can you make a perception check real quick?
I can. That's a natural 1.
Oh, okay, well, you see nothing. You see
There's a secret around.
you see
Drop is kind of like picking up some papers that Lucy dropped and like kind of reading it, trying to decipher it. He lifts it up.
and you're really entranced in that piece of paper. All right, so
It's notes about marine life.
Ooh, that's a deep topic.
so you guys go in?
Yep.
Okay. So what you see is basically that picture, but with people. So you see people playing cards. You see people just generally drinking, and there's the barkeep. He's just washing the counter right now, and he's serving the people, but it's not rowdy yet. It's still early on in the day, so it's still, I think you get the sense that people are like 1-2 drinks in tops.
At 3.
Right.
Yeah, it's the medieval times,
I
bro.
guess it's Sunday.
Yeah. There you go. Toby
Oh,
just takes
yeah.
a look, kind of looks around the room, cracks his knuckle, and goes, "Well, gents, you guys check at the bar. I'll check at the card table. I'll see you in a little bit." And he just goes and plunks himself down.
So you're just sitting at a
Alright,
table?
fellas, what's the stake?
Huh?
Carl goes over and puts his hand over his head. Just like big meaty fist, and he's like, "We have business."
Yeah, I'm working on the business. I can mix business and pleasure, can't I? What? They know
I
something.
don't know. Can you?
Let's find out. I got 1 gold sis a can.
Watches with interest.
So you're at the table with the game.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit down with anybody playing cards and just on the assumption I can just jump right into whatever game is there.
All right. Okay, so they're currently, you would know what game they're playing. They're playing Texas Hold'em, but, well, yeah, they're playing poker.
Beirut Hold'em.
Thank you. Wehavren Hold'em, and from where you're sitting, which seat did you sit at? So like, there's
probably the
enough room
one-
for 3 people on each side?
Okay. Is there anywhere? Where would I have my back nearest the wall?
Probably on the furthest left.
Okay. I'd be looking for anywhere that people can't look over my shoulder, basically.
All
Assuming
right.
there's an open chair there, I just plunk myself down.
Yeah. Make a perception check.
Hey, that's a nat 1 too.
All right.
Wow.
Sweet. Change your die,
Like,
guys.
Cameron, I can't be thought to pay attention here.
Yeah. So what you see is they're currently really into their game, and they haven't even noticed you. And like they're holding their cards really tightly, so you can't see, so they can't see. So and
Yep.
you get the general. I guess since you're not really paying attention, there's maybe 2 people at this table, but you don't know.
Alright, that seems fair. I mean, it's impolite to interrupt the game, so I'm going to wait until they're done their hand.
Sure. So it takes about
Maybe else has got stuff they want to do, then they can do stuff.
it takes about maybe 10 minutes to finish their hand because they're not the smartest people. Anyways, what are the other 3 doing while
Drop
he's
will
waiting?
walk up to the barkeep and kind of like shuffle up onto a bar stool to kind of get above the bar legs. It's like, we're looking for Callie, potion maker.
Barkeep kind of looks up like, "Oh, you're not from here, are you?"
Hear a voice from the table yells back, "Not bad, Birdman, keep it up!"
Callie, yeah, she was here. Wow, maybe like 4 or 5 days ago, but I haven't seen her in a while. Do you know where she is? Oh, I guess you said you were looking for her. Man, yeah, I haven't seen her in like 4 or 5 days. Why?
Where did you see her?
Are you at the bar?
I'm sticking. He has my research papers. I can't just let him wander away.
Yeah.
Okay, what was the question, sorry?
Where did you last see her?
Well, she was here. She was here partying with that guy right there, I think. And he points to like a burly guy. He has a big red beard. He's got he's bald on the top, but he's got what is it? Curled hair.
Redlock? Braids?
Braids. He's got 2 braids, kind of like longer braids going across. And he's a big guy, but he doesn't seem like he's threatening or anything.
Is there supposed to be ocean music? Because we're here in the ocean right now. Just FYI. It's a lot of beer.
There was a leak in the bar. All right, so what do you do with that information?
Well, Drop's kind of leading the charge here.
Yeah, Drop will ask, is he townsfolk? Townsfolk.
That guy? Oh, yeah, he's very townsfolk, if you know what I mean.
What do you
Drop
mean?
will kind of abruptly leave this conversation, get off the bar stool, and go walk over to the...
All right, well, it was nice to meet you, I guess.
Lucy will notice there's a gap in the conversation and be like, "Oh, thank you."
Yeah, no problem.
after.
And he just kind of watches you go over like, what the fuck? Who? Well, actually, no, never mind. He would know. He would recognize Carl. So after he's done with that conversation, you go, "Hey, Carl! Everyone, Carl's here! Carl!"
Are you sure his name isn't Norm?
What's that?
Are we sure his name isn't Norm?
You don't know.
We walk in the bar and everybody knows him.
I don't know his name. What's his name?
That's quite the name.
John.
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 Hello, John.
Hey, Carl, how's it going? You're here early today. What the heck's going on with you today?
We're looking for Callie.
Yeah, those two guys were looking for Callie too. Callie's looking. Man, and he's kind of talking to you like you're not the smartest guy. You can, if anyone
Why is
else is.
that?
If anyone else is listening in onto this conversation, you can hear that it's kind of like the barkeep's talking to him like he's a kid.
Wait, talking to Carl?
Talking to Carl, yes, sorry.
Oh, it's the bartender he's talking to, not the red-haired dude. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Would I be close enough to overhear any of that, or would that be kind of other end of the bar?
Yeah, I was standing right behind you trying to figure out what the game you were playing and not
Oh, yeah, that's a
make
valid
lot of fun.
point, eh?
Yeah. Roll a perception. Oh wait, sorry, Fraser. Yeah, you heard exactly that. Yeah. So you're
So I heard him talking down to him like he's a kid?
yeah.
Hey, excuse me. Are you talking down to my friend here? Sounds to me like you need to show him proper respect, you know. I'm from the Order of St. Fisherpants, and you know, we don't stand for rudeness, if you know what I mean.
What? That's not my intention at all. Me and Carl, we're friends. We've seen each other.
That's good, because Carl's one of my friends too. We go a long way back, and you know, you mess with him, you mess with me.
Funny, how?
He owes me a gold piece, you know.
No, you owe me 2.
I've already paid you.
See, he knows what he's talking about. It's funny. I don't recall seeing you here at all ever. Since when are you friends with Carl?
I mean, I was here about 10 years ago. I'm sure
10
you
years
probably
ago.
knew me from back then.
Man, I just got here like maybe a year ago, so got me there, I guess.
Tell you what, I'll bet you a gold piece I know more about Carl than you do.
It's probably just true. I'm okay. I'm on the job right now. I can't do that right now. Maybe later.
Right. Official business and all. I got it.
Yeah.
See you
My
no
boss
more.
is gonna kill me if he sees me playing any type of game or anything like that. Stupid
Only you
games.
lose, my friend. Cowardice takes many forms.
Are you still at that poker table?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, unless
so
I needed to walk over to him.
no.
I happily would.
No, but what you thought were 2 people is actually 3. So the third guy just kind of goes over to you and goes, "Shut the front door. This is an intense game."
Yeah, I know. I'm just waiting for you to finish so I can jump in. What's the stake?
Steak right now?
Oh, wait. Yeah.
It's freaking it's 20 copper, man. Oh my god. The pot is huge, man.
All right, I'm in.
All right. Yeah. Put in your bet. And he tells you that the opening bet is 2 copper.
All right.
I'll put down 4 copper and just push it across, looking confident.
Oh man, where'd you get all that? That's bananas.
You know, protecting the realm, working with the militia, you know.
Oh wow.
Power and prestige has its privilege. Have you heard of the Order of St. Pancake?
Hold on.
Pancake.
Really, I mean, you're not deceiving, but
No. I mean, seeing it somewhere, but we just can never remember.
all right. Um,
I don't expect him to know the name of the order.
yeah. Anyways, either way, they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cool! You're part of an order? That must be so awesome! You get to
not
like
so
kill
bad.
dragons and stuff."
Oh, I've been known to kill a few. But you gotta be nice. I'm more of a catch and release type myself.
Wow, you're such a cool guy. All right, let's play some poker.
I don't know exactly how to play, so I'm gonna need you to explain the rules to me.
Oh
I don't
God.
need to. I just
Okay, thank you.
I'm for the purpose of the table. This is how I get them off their guard, so that I'm a card shark, dude.
Play. Roll 2d10.
Okay. Does my proficiency with cards do anything?
Sure. Oh, sorry, a d12. 2d12s plus
2d12.
1.
Okay. Plus 1. All right. So 3 and 7, so 10 would be 11.
Sorry, separately.
I rolled a 3,
Mhm.
so that'd be a 4. Then I
4?
rolled a 10. Sorry, then I rolled a 7, so that'd be 8.
So you got a 4 and an 8 as your cards.
I did.
Okay. Let me find a d12. So as this is going on, the dealer, where's my d12? There it is. Okay. So the dealer starts with 3 cards. I'm throwing dice all over the place. And you see a
Keep a close
11.
eye on them just to make sure everything's above board, by the way.
Yes. 2 seconds. So you see an 11, a 9, 11, 9, and another 9 on the table. Make a perception check.
Okay. 10?
Okay. So you see one of them is kind of just nonchalantly just looking at his cards. It doesn't look like he is too thrilled, or he's not too thrilled, but he's also not super sad about his cards. The other guy, you can see maybe a little bit of sweat coming down his brow.
All right.
Do you make a new bet? Sorry. So actually, you're last in the round, and there's a third guy. So, and the third guy, he's like super like wide-eyed, like, oh man. So the first guy, he folds. The second guy puts in 2 more copper pieces, and the third guy puts in 5 copper pieces. What do you do?
Gonna kind of stroke my chin a little bit, look at the cards, and
I really don't have a clue what's going on here, but all right, I'm okay with,
and I'll put down the 5 to match.
and one more for good measure.
And I'll throw it up to 6.
Ooh, okay. So the second guy, he folds with his bet going in. Hold on. He put in 5, he put in 6, and he... okay, so then the guy directly to your right, who is the guy that increased the bet, he matches your bet. So he adds 1 more copper piece.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn to one of the guys who's folded and just say, kind of like a stage whisper, and just go,
Between you and me, is it better if they're all in a row, or if you've got all the same card? Because I need to know.
and then I'm just gonna turn back, and I'm just gonna say, am I calling or holding or what? What am I doing here?
Yeah, you could call, you can hold, like just
Well,
check,
raise, or is it...
or you can fold,
Okay.
or bet.
Oh, I'll definitely raise. So toss in another 2 copper on top of that.
Wow, okay. And he'll match. So that's the end of that turn.
This guy's old.
Okay, so then you see the next one is just 1 card, and that one is an 8.
At 8,
What were your cards again? Sorry, I forgot to write them down.
I had an 8 and a 4.
4. Okay. Nice. Okay, so he goes and he adds... No, he calls. So he does nothing. What do you do?
Well, I'm going to assume that a bunch the same is better than a run. I'm just talking to the guy beside me as though, they're not in the game, so not realizing that I can be heard kind of thing. And then just go, right, I'll raise another 3.
All right. 2 seconds.
So you're trying to like get the guy who's still in to like think that you're terrible at hiding what you have.
I'm trying to give him the impression I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, but I have an amazing hand, and I'm really bad at hiding that.
Roll a persuasion check.
All right.
And a perception check.
Okay. Perception as well?
Yeah.
That would be a 17 and a 1. Not nat, but a 1.
So, persuasion is a 17 and the perception is a 1?
Correct.
Okay, so the persuasion... he folds.
All right. I'll put the cards down face down and just say, you tried your best, son. I'm sure I'll learn more as I go on.
So you get 7, 11, 12, 14, 16. You get 19 copper. You get the whole pot.
All right.
And you
I guess I'll
see,
just-
you see the guy that was like had a sweat bead going down, just like on his. He's just like, oh my god, I can't believe it. Yeah.
Carl is looking over his shoulder going, his game is very complicated.
Yep.
And your cards were terrible.
You see that same guy just go over to you like, oh my god, dude, you have no idea how freaking galaxy brain this is, dude. Oh my god. It's just...
Galaxy brain?
Yeah, because galaxies are a thing in this universe. I make it up.
Yeah.
Just ask the zombie.
Drop doesn't know what a galaxy is.
Do these guys even know what brains are?
Well, here, just say, so, thanks for letting me in your game and all. Have you heard anything recently? We're looking to try and find Callie's shop.
Oh,
She hasn't
man.
been around in a while. Anyone here know her?
And the guy that you were kind of going at odds with for the pot, he kind of goes like, yeah, I've heard of Callie. I think she was here. Hey, John, wasn't Callie here like a few days ago? And John's like, yeah. So you get essentially the exact same information that...
All right, so if I were to try and find Callie, I wouldn't get much help from here is what I'm saying.
Not from me, man. I only know her because she's here some of the time.
Is that John speaking?
No, that's the guy at the table.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, in
They're all
that
the
case,
same.
John, a round of your cheapest ales for my new friends here.
That'll be 3 copper each. Also,
All right.
we lost
Well,
Phil.
That fits within my winnings. What's that?
Oh, never mind. He's
He's
back.
coming back.
Oh, he's back.
Welcome back.
Cool.
I'm camera off while I'm eating, if that's okay.
Oh yeah.
All good.
Okay, so the 2 Drop and Carl, you went to see the guy, the red beard guy.
I went with him too.
And yeah,
Oh, sorry, I
Lucy was
forgot. Lucy too. Then, what do you guys do? He's
Drops
just
in the way.
currently he's just drinking his ale alone.
yeah, Drop will just kind of like walk up next to him and kind of like pull on his cloak or shirt.
What do you want?
He kind of looks a little scared as the like big man looms over him. He's like, and in a kind of quivering voice, need to find Callie. Find Callie.
Callie? You're looking for Callie too? And
We're all looking for Callie.
man, I haven't heard from her for 2 years. 2 years, 2 days. Man, What do you guys know about Callie?
Drop says, she's a potion maker. Works
Yeah.
in Emporium.
That's the general consensus, but like, do you know where she is?
We need to find Callie. And he like kind of like point over and kind of like mimic the barkeeper's voice, saying, "Oh, he knows where Callie. He's the one who last saw Callie."
Oh. Right. So, yeah, I guess I brought Callie home one day and then I left and poof, it was gone. Her house was just gone. And I don't know where she went after that. It's just, I thought I found the one, you know? Man.
Wow.
And he takes another big sip of ale.
Drop looks very uncomfortable.
But do you
Yeah.
do you perhaps know where? I guess you don't. Was there more than one location that her house could be in? How does a house disappear?
I don't know, man. I think, like you said, she's a potion maker, so I guess she just makes things disappear with potions.
I
But
don't trust your understanding of potions capabilities.
roll a insight check.
12.
Yeah, he doesn't know much about potions. He's just kind of saying things to say things. But then he's like, yeah, but like the house was like in this, it was like at the fields right over there. And he's pointing at a wall. But in that, if you go out the tavern door and you take a right, that would be the general direction of where he's pointing. He's also a slight amount intoxicated. Yeah.
Drop will turn to Lucy and say, "Do you know much about potion making? Are you a potion maker like Callie?"
Well, little friend, I'm an academic, and I know, I like to think I know a lot about many things, but only a little. He kind of chuckles to himself. I know of potions, but I more study the. And he kind of trails off as he sees you're probably still like holding some of his papers. Oh well, I mean that and the top
Oh,
paper you're holding is just a detailed study of a handful of sand. Like an examination of like how many grains, what they look like, what color they are.
Drop looks at this as potion making. This isn't potion making, not potion making.
Correct.
He'll hand you back the paper and say, the house disappeared. Do you know of potions that make the house disappear?
He kind of scratches. Oh, I'll turn my camera on for this much, I guess. Whoops, not that. He kind of like looks off and scratches his beard. And, no, that's why I'm confused. I don't know why. I suppose perhaps she could be into other arcane arts beyond just potion making, but houses can't even drink potions. I don't know what to make of this. Perhaps if we look at where it last was, we might find a clue, though.
Yes.
Yeah, Drop will nod.
I'll need to make a slight adjustment. He was pointing. I said he was pointing to a field, but he was actually pointing to like where the beach is, and it's more towards where the castle is.
Okay. I feel like that's close to where Lucy lives.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Lucy's kind of familiar with that area.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would generally know. You would know the area, yeah. Cool. So what do you guys do?
Carl wanders over at this point and say, "Did you learn things?"
Well, her last known residence was near the beach, near my neck of the beach. So we can head over there.
More walking, is it? All right then.
All right, so you guys make your way out and you hit the beach, and so to your left, Lucy, you'll see your shack or your house or whatever.
My laboratory, please.
Do you want to explain what it looks like?
Oh, it looks like I'd say it actually looks like a fairly nice lodge by the ocean.
Oh.
And like if anyone had asked or even hinted at asking on the walk over there, he would describe that like this is his spot when he retired, and he likes living by the sea because he can. There's so much to research and investigate.
Like
he-
grains of sand.
Yes, so many grains of sand. Did you know that every grain of sand there's some sand isn't even made of the same as other sand. And there's so much history in these rocks. It's interesting stuff. But yeah, it'd be like a nice wooden lodge made out of whatever local wood there is.
Yeah, it'd be like darker wood, maybe with a little bit of cobblestone in it.
But I did not know I had to come up with a house also.
Hey man, Nick is in charge. You got to come up with everything. So then you see out on the water, you see some fishing boats scattered around, and then to your right you see the cliff and the castle you were just at earlier today, and that cave entrance just beneath the castle. What do you do with a scurvy pirate?
I'm pointed this way, and it seems based on the evidence, we're best to look either into your house, your laboratory,
Thank you.
or maybe into the cave. So, my only question for you then would be, is there something about the rocks here that people would generally not know and maybe get wrong if you were to bet them on it?
Good. That's good. I was laughing. My noise didn't pick it up, but I was laughing at that out of character. Yeah, Lucy would.
Lucy would bail.
I think I screwed that up. My bad.
I'm back.
I just switched to
There we
extra
go.
technology.
Welcome back.
Discord just stopped.
Yep.
But there's so much to be known about rocks. Did you know that some rocks are actually bones of long dead animals, and other rocks are from thousands of leagues away from here, and other rocks are made of even more rocks.
Right. That's all very interesting. But if say, for example, you were to say, I've got 100 gold that you don't know this about this rock, how would you make sure that you got 100 gold out of the deal?
He'd kind of think that.
Hypothetically.
I would say, I bet you 100 gold that the red line in that slate over there is 1,000 years older than the lightish pale sandstone in that rock over there, which comes from a further land.
This is gold. I'm writing it down. Thank you. Very good. Now,
Lucy, make a history check.
Yeah, that's my specialty. Cocked die. I got a nat 20, which means
Nice.
that is a 27.
Nice.
All right, so
You're
yeah,
giving me some real stuff here.
Yeah,
you definitely know that fact.
absolutely. This is his whole shtick, man.
Yeah.
I'm not even a leveled character. I'm just a scientist.
All right, just under your breath you hear, Bernie, you're gonna be in the Paladin's Order soon, you sucker.
right, well, should we
Toby,
go to the cave then?
Toby, make an insight check real quick, actually,
Insight check, got it.
on
Yeah, no,
Carl,
it
not
don't
Carl.
matter. That's a 3.
Yeah, Yeah, you might be able to get some gold off of him.
How can I get gold of him?
If you wanted to make the bet, you would. You're
Oh, no.
Hmm?
You misunderstand. You misunderstand Toby's intentions.
Oh.
Toby knows that he's dealing with an expert in this area. So
Oh.
Toby was asking if I were to make a bet to some rube, like say Bernard, how would I go about making sure that I win the bet?
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I misinterpreted that
Yeah, no,
completely.
I'm using him as my ace in the hole. I'm not trying to get his money.
Oh. Okay. So then, yeah, he knows what he's talking about. All right. What do you guys do?
Drop in a bucket will kind of like look for tracks, kind of picking up sand, investigating it, trying to see if he could glean anything from the various different grains, but like also looking for tracks of anyone who might have been in this area.
Make a perception check, sir.
Perception.
While Drop in the Bucket's doing that, I think Toby's also going to activate Divine.
Yeah.
I'm going to try activating Divine Sense and see if I detect any, what is it? Celestial fiends or undead within 60 feet of us? Like, say, walk over near the cave and kind of get a ping for that?
How does that work? Do you roll something? First time DM?
No.
Anyone watching?
So basically, this is a paladin's ability, and if within 60 feet of me, not behind total cover, there is an undead, a fiend, or a celestial being, so an angel or something like that. If there's anything like that, you just have to say there are some. You don't. I don't have to. Or sorry, I sense anything affected by the Hallow spell, or I know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. So if there were, let's say, zombies inside the cave, I would sense the zombies inside the cave if they're within 60 feet of me.
You would not sense anything.
All right. Well, that was a waste of my time.
If we're approaching the cave,
Lucy, you would recognize this cave.
I know.
No,
I have a +7 in history. Of course, I recognize the cave. He would say, "Well, that I've investigated that cave extensively. There's a lot of interesting stuff that to be discovered in there in terms of rocks and such. But I haven't seen anyone else go in there."
Lucy, make a perception check. Yeah.
I rolled 19 and I have +1 to perception, so 20.
Cool. So, you've been here before, but there seems to be something different about this place. You haven't been here in a couple days because you were looking at your sand. So you see like broken wood, just like scattered everywhere. Like
so he'll
splintered wood.
kind of trail off and be like, "So I'm pretty familiar with everything in the." Oh, that's new.
And it looks about house shaped. This is a pretty big cave on the inside.
The cave is house shaped.
Sorry, no. So the cave is big enough to fit a house inside of it.
Oh, could fit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's curious indeed.
So the wood that you have very well seen is like in a big rectangle shape, just on the floor
Foundation
near
kind
the
of.
middle. What's that?
Oh, it's
Like a foundation.
Kind of
Yeah.
stepped up and left.
You don't know.
What do you see?
Do we all see the wood inside the cave? Is that where it is?
Lucy, do you
I would point
that
it
out?
out if that wasn't clear. I would be like looking at the wood, be like, that wasn't there. And that do I remember a house being here?
No, you don't.
Very curious. Lucy would like without hesitation, basically bumble into the cave. Like he would like follow the trail, be like, "Oh, this is. I wonder where this could have," and just wander off.
Drop.
Just kind of go, ah. As gonna follow behind and go, all right, everybody, watch your step, watch your heads. Gonna bash the top with his hammer and keep going.
Drop, you were looking for tracks, right?
Yes,
Make a perception check.
I did.
Oh, you
got a
did?
6.
Oh, you see a bunch of tracks on the floor, but you can't tell if they're new tracks or if they're your tracks. They're just there on the floor.
So hard to keep tracks.
Yeah.
Actually, but Lucy, you would see, as you were going in, you would also see tracks going to what could have been the front door of this thing that has been there.
All right, where's the wooden frame? Is in the cave?
It's inside the cave, yeah. So
Right.
you go into the cave, and then it's just big cave.
Tavern.
Tavern, yeah. Cavern.
Okay. Unless anyone stops him, Lucy's gonna kind of like stumble his way deeper into the cave, following
Yeah.
like the general direction.
I'm following behind Lucy, so pick up any pieces of paper that drops as he's walking.
It's more like just like one singular room. There isn't like paths going through. So yeah, that one room is what you see. So, Lucy, you would have found like children's toys somewhere in like the back corner, and bedding there too. If you didn't move it, it would still be there.
Yeah, I probably would have picked up everything that I had found there previously.
Okay. So yeah.
Oh, so he would describe it. He'd say, when I uncovered this cave in a matter of a month or so ago, and there used to be some artifacts from a past time, and he would point out some areas, some children's toys here, and he would like describe way in detail, like it seemed to be made of kind of a harder wood that might have been hundreds of years old at the time. Describes way too much about that. But would describe like he found children's toys, old clothes, evidence that people had lived here thousands of years ago. Nick? Question mark?
100.
Like a long time ago.
100.
100 years ago.
Yeah, you would know that. Okay. Whoops.
Well, no potions here.
Make a perception
Kinda look
check,
up.
actually.
All right. Perception? That's a 4.
Nope. Anyone else want a perception check?
Wrong halfling.
Sure. Carl's been kind of looking around while all this has been happening. It's a 2.
You see nothing, bud.
I see you found the same thing I did.
Bumbling around blindly looking for her.
Kind of looking around going, Gally!
Hey, Kelly! Yeah, potion.
Lucy, do you go inside of the frame?
Sure, yeah,
All right.
definitely.
So as you go to the frame, poof! Ow! What the hell? And you run into an invisible wall.
Oh, sorry, someone didn't say that.
No,
Did anyone
you
say,
said that.
"Ow, what the hell?"
did.
I said, "Ow, what the hell?"
You
Okay.
said, "Ow, what the fuck?"
Lucy would not.
That doesn't
Excuse
sound like
me.
Lucy to me.
That's not the Lucy I know.
Lucy,
run
Lucy
into
was
the-
but fiddlesticks.
So,
And he would kind of like drop his staff and like, this is the most peculiar, and like quickly like kind of hurry around patting the walls like, oh, there's an invisible house.
okay, so,
I think
yep, go ahead.
I was gonna say, hearing that, probably would go, now things are getting interesting. He's gonna take kneecap or give it a quick kiss. I'm just gonna run up. I'm gonna smash at the air where he first hit.
Make an attack.
All right.
1d6.
What?
I don't know.
We mean 1d6.
Forget what I
Attack
said.
roll?
An attack roll, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that would be 24 to hit.
Y-
You need damage.
No. You, so once you've hit whatever it is, you see glass everywhere. It sprays back. Roll the d6 again.
Again?
Yeah, I'm making rules up right now.
All right. I just didn't roll a d6 before, so the again confused me.
Oh, sorry.
I rolled a 4.
So you get some glass into your, into your front, and you take 1 point of damage.
Oh, all right. Ow!
And
All right.
as all of that's happening, the house appears. And you see...
There you go.
House.
Drop kind of runs behind Carl.
Imagine
like,
that
using
inside
him
of
as-
the cavern.
him as protection as he like makes a sound of shattering glass.
So, where you are right now, Toby, is you're on the left window, and you've just shattered the window.
All right. I'm just gonna go. Now we're talking. I'm gonna look in the window and go, Callie, where you at, Callie? See anything through the window?
Make a perception check.
Man, keep asking the wrong half. Oh, not 20, so 19.
Ooh, okay. So you
Minus
don't
one.
you don't see anything, but you hear what the and you hear and
Hey,
she
Callie, we need some potions.
you see as you see if you're looking at the door
Keeping the
Callie.
window at the moment.
Well, okay, you
I
see
kind
the
of
door.
assumed she'd be coming to wherever the window was broken, but. All right, so the door opens.
Nick Logic, man. She opens the door and goes, "What the fuck? What is wrong with you? Why did you do that?"
Right. Sorry, hold on. Let me back it up. Welcome, greetings from Tobias Stoneface of the Order of Papayas. The Holy Order, at your service on the request of the Dame. I have come seeking potions.
The dame?
You just
Wait,
kinda
hold
stop,
on.
like,
You said
half
the
confused.
you did the dame? Yeah, the potion, right? The potion. Cusco's potion.
At some point, Lucy would interrupt this by like finishing his permit over the house, be like, "Oh, we're good," whoa, and kind of just like bump into her and be like, "Oh,
Oh, what the? Wait. Okay. Okay. So there's one there. Where are Drop and Carl?
Hiding behind Carl.
Yeah, and Carl's just kind of standing in the middle of the cavern. kind of
Okay, and there's another one there.
appeared.
Are you here all to? Are you all here to like rob me or anything? You just broke my window. What? The? And she takes out her
I
wand.
just want the potion. I was trying to knock on the door, but it was a little invisible at the time. I hope you can forgive the intrusion.
Oh, right. The whole invisibility. Okay, yeah, that makes sense actually. Why are you three? She doesn't see Drop. Helping the dame. And she's
I
like
mean,
looking
there's-
around.
Asked,
Sorry.
we find you, we bring you to Dame Shearwater. She pay us gold.
Wait,
We're
you're bringing.
supposed to stop all the looters. There's people like stealing stuff and hurting people, so apparently you've got some kind of potion for a deal.
Oh, right. It's in here, and she just kind of scurries off.
Don't tell me you welched on your bet, did you, lady?
She's gone. She's
walking
gone around the
after her.
corner. You're not going after her? Okay.
I am walking after her.
Oh, okay. What's your movement speed?
25. I'm a halfling.
You catch up to
I
her.
can dash if I have to.
You catch up to her. What do you do?
I'll keep a distance and watch where she's going to, because I'm assuming at this point she's going to get the potion.
Carl is also following at a small distance. Seeing all this go down.
sorry, we went into the house.
I did.
Yeah, I think we're going.
Inside, Lucy's going to do the exact same thing on the walls, like looking around, like, "Oh, how did this happen?" And he's trying to figure out how the house is going invisible.
Still invisible?
No, the house is visible now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
What
so
does
you,
it look like inside while the outside is invisible? How does it work?
you guys follow her inside, and it's way bigger than what it looks like outside. So Lucy, your mind is blown, because the house is like 20 feet long by 10 feet wide outside, and when you go inside, it looks way longer than that. Yeah, essentially. So,
Nice.
you made a... No, you didn't. Toby, make a perception check real quick.
You really just, man. That's a 4.
Okay, so you go in and you've lost Lucy. Where did she go? But you hear...
Lost Lucy?
You mean,
sorry, you lost Callie. Yes. And you hear...
here.
Right under her heels, and I lost her. Wow, that's impressive. All right. Well, I was gonna go, Callie! Where's your potions, Callie? I'm just gonna start wandering.
All right, so what you see inside is 4 doors and some stairs going upstairs. And one of the doors is kind of open. The one closest to your right.
That's not a door at all. It's a jar.
Ah.
I can't handle it.
Okay. So what do you do?
All right. I mean, I'd probably look back to see if people are following.
Carl is following.
Well,
Alright.
Lucy is bewildered and is examining everything around like this is amazing because it is. This is literal magic.
Yeah, you would
Hey.
see like floating lamps on the walls, and like everything looks like it's got like it's surrounded by magic, if that makes sense. There's lyrics in this song. Yeah. So you go into that door, Toby?
I just kind of wait. He's coming behind, and if they show up and come into the room, I'm just gonna say, okay. Rule number 1 of apprehending a perpetrator: if you've lost the perpetrator and there's a door open, that's probably where they've gone. I just open the door and walk in.
Okay. So you go in to what looks like to be an apothecary.
Ugh,
And
what am I supposed to do with all this then?
It
So-
smells amazing in there.
yeah, it smells really, really nice. You see, like, there's the back wall. There's like a bunch of potion vials, but they're all, not all of them are empty, but there's a few that are full, but most of them are empty. You see on the left just a bunch of flowers, and on the right various ingredients.
Okay.
Callie
And
in
then-
the
I'm
room.
just gonna.
As far as you can tell, no. There's
Just gonna go, Kelly, is this where the potions are? I'm just gonna start looking at all the potions that have anything in them to see if there's labels.
make a perception check. Sorry.
Maybe investigation?
Me
Oh, investigation. Yeah, you're right. Thank you.
Yay, I'm so much better at this. Hey, 18.
Ooh, okay.
It's fine.
Okay,
Would've been a 17 with.
so you see there's a potion of healing. There's a couple of potions of healing. There's a potion of invisibility. There is various other potions that I don't know.
Toby's gonna try and subtly sneak the potion of invisibility into his pack without anyone noticing.
What's everyone's passive perception?
Lucy does not notice.
Wait, actually, who's in the room right now?
I think we're all there.
We're all
You all there?
behind me, yeah.
Okay. Drop and Carl, what are your passive?
12.
12?
10.
What's your sleight of hand, Toby?
Well, I got a 0 bonus, so if I roll it, that's a 9.
Okay,
Not very good
so
at hiding it.
anyone who
Kinda
had
fumbled it.
anything over 9 saw it.
Yep, I kind of fumbled a little bit and then just looked around guiltily and just slide it into my pocket.
Do you guys do anything?
And then keep wandering around and looking and going, potion, where's the potion for the deal?
You just took the potion.
Oh,
Can we go now?
That was the wrong potion. It was very dangerous. It could cause great harm in the wrong hands, so I put it away to keep people safe. Not to worry, but we'll find the real potion in just a moment, I'm sure. There's a healing one there if you're interested. Not that
Which potion did you take, sorry?
healing.
You took the invisibility?
one.
Okay.
Carl is going to just like not making any effort to hide it, just take a potion of healing and put it in his bag.
All right, so as Carl takes that potion, I want you, everyone in the room, to make a Constitution saving throw.
It's a mimic.
Oh, heavens. Constitution.
Oh.
Hey, natural 20.
All right.
Yeah.
19.
7.
Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
wait. Is this poison?
Oh, man.
Hold on.
If it's like a poison gas or something, I have advantage against it.
It is not.
Okay.
Wait, is it though? Hold on.
I mean, if it's gas comes out and does damage to me, it's probably poison gas.
Liquid, though.
It is
Well, I'd
poison.
have to drink that.
You have
It is poison, so I get another roll.
yes.
Okay, so that wasn't a 7, that was a 12.
All right. Okay. So what did you? So Toby got a 12. Lucy.
19.
Okay. Carl.
23.
Okay. And drop.
21.
All right, you all make the save. So it's just like, whoa, it's what the heck is that? And you just see like a puff of smoke right in front of Carl.
Okay, and he puts the potion in his pack and like.
It doesn't seem to have phased any of you. But it was a booby trap set by Callie.
It still smells good in here.
It did smell very good in your face, Carl.
Are there any, like, ways out of this room?
Beyond the McGinnis.
No, it's just the one way in.
Lucy would kind of speak up and, Callie, in addition to whatever business we're something with the dame, I'd like to talk to you about your fantastic home.
And you hear
He would just yell out.
you hear from very muffled, maybe later.
I did not hear that.
Oh,
Did we make that out at all, or is that...
Sorry. Yeah, maybe later is what she said, but like very faintly.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so Callie, I don't think you're getting the point. We need the potion, and I'm starting to lose my patience, and Kneecapper's getting a little hungry.
At which point you hear a little bit of rustling from one of the other rooms, but you don't know which one.
I suppose we best go check that out.
Yeah, Carl bounds out into the hall and just slams open another door at random. Like the one directly across from the one that we were in.
Okay. So you see a study. Lucy.
Ah, my old nemesis.
So.
Yeah, if there's nobody like obviously in the room, Carl's just gonna go to the next room and open the next door. But
Okay. To the next door. Yes.
Lucy's gonna stay in this room and just start pulling books off and reading them.
You said you're reading a book?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Bookshelves are always harmless in D&D.
So when you're reading the book, it's pretty much it's your today. It's what you've done all day. It says,
Hey, we're doing
I went
nice.
to see
Yeah.
I went to see the dame, or Lucy went to see the dame. The dame gave him a quest, and blah 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 blah, and all the way up to right now. And it's saying Lucy is reading the book, still reading the book, still reading the book, and it's still going. And now
Unaware
it's
of
just
the
my
reason behind
thoughts.
it.
Is it just my thoughts? Oh my god! And it's just right. It keeps writing whatever you're thinking now.
He takes the book.
Cool. You take the book.
I'll have to ask her. I'll have to return this at some point. And he grabs another book.
That one's just a book.
Oh,
Just a
what-
regular
What is
book.
it about? How much does it describe the consistency of sand? Who's the author? What's the title?
Roll a
Because,
d10.
you know, every DM prepares that ahead of time.
I prepare book titles. Anyway, I'll flip
That's
the
fair.
book.
That's fair. I'll list them.
Okay.
Not unheard of.
So,
Look through that.
Carl, you left this room in a heap, and which way did you go?
I just turn left, I guess, to open the next door because there's only a couple of doors, right?
Yeah, sorry, I said 4 doors. There was
There were
3
4 doors,
doors.
right?
There was 3, sorry.
Oh, one more.
Okay, then I'll open the third door.
Okay,
All right.
that's an art gallery. Picture probably doesn't isn't the same, but we'll say it's the art gallery. And you see, make a investigation check.
Oh boy, investigation.
Is anyone there to help him?
I'll
I rolled okay, actually. It's a 14.
Okay, so so you see this big art gallery with a bunch of art of like the dame and just like the general landscapes of around here. And then you look over to a window and you see behind a curtain, it's very visibly a humanoid shape, kind of shaking.
Counter.
And you see the shape shake a little bit. What do you do?
Right, Callie. We know you're in here. We're looking for the potion. This can go the easy way still, you know.
Okay, I'm coming out. Okay. And she slowly comes out. Okay, I'll bring you to the potion, but please don't be mad. Okay? Just
Would we be mad? We just want to see potion.
and she just kind of walks past you and just like this way, and she leads you up the stairs.
I knew it'd be the stairs.
So the stairs go.
Starts plodding up slowly.
What is that? Oh yeah. Lyrics. Get out of here. What the heck? Sorry.
Does anyone come and get Lucy from the book room?
No one
I
goes to
guess,
get Lucy.
Drop. We kind of like he like kind of begins going up the stairs and like kind of sees he counts Toby going. He sees Carl up ahead and he's like, oh, and he'll run around and run into the book room and yell, we need to find Callie. Up the stairs. Callie's up the stairs.
Hey, he would look up. Oh yes, and he'd like with an armful of fresh books follow after.
So, Callie leads you guys up the stairs, and it leads up to a landing, and there's a ladder going up to like a trap door. And she says, "After you."
Carl just,
Oh no!
Carl goes
For
up.
this one.
yeah, Carl just goes up.
All right. Okay. Does anyone follow him?
I'm just gonna stand right beside Callie.
Okay. Anyone
Lucy
else?
looks up at the ladder, down at the armful of books, back up. Is thinking.
You might want to leave those here. I don't.
But how would I take them with me?
You could come back for them.
Drop looks
Wait,
at
can I-
Callie. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say, can I make an insight check on this? This is sounding very sus to me.
Sure.
That'd be a 12.
You can't tell what she's hiding, but she's definitely hiding something.
Alright. So if there's something up there that might hurt my compatriot, you do know that I named this thing Kneecapper for a reason.
Yes. I'm well aware of your kneecap breaker thing. I really didn't want to do what I did, but I'm new to this, and oh god. And as she's saying that, Carl opens up the trapdoor, and I want Carl to roll initiative.
Pearl.
And I'm going to ask all of you to go to this link.
Oh.
Does just Carl roll initiative?
For now, yeah.
'Cause
Until
we could.
You can
we
roll
could-
initiative for all. Is just hold
Oh.
us into place. That's,
okay, sure.
That way, if we take actions that involve
Sure,
entering the space,
do that then. There you go, that link.
add it.
Nice.
Hold on, getting there. Owl Bear Rodeo.
8. Yeah, that feels right.
2 seconds. I need to do something real quick. Sick.
All right.
Okay. Are you all in?
I'm here.
Okay. So, what did everyone roll as initiative?
12.
Okay.
Drop got 14.
Carl 12, Drop 14,
Toby got 6.
Toby 6. Need one more.
I got an 8.
Lucy 8. Callie got a nat 20. Okay. And
Hurry up and wait.
Yep.
So, Carl, since you were first, hold on. I don't know how to do combat.
Let me prepare my
Okay.
dice.
Oh, I thought this was social initiative.
Okay.
Nice to see you taking initiative for a change.
Okay. Okay, so Carl, this is a surprise round. And you see this. Hold on. Okay, we're fine. It's fine. You see this, if you look behind you, as you're climbing up, behind you there is a, oh my god. There is a tree humanoid figure right behind you, and it's going to take an attack on you.
Oh no.
For a... Yes?
The screen you're sharing in Discord is the one that has all the DM hidden stuff visible, just so you know.
Is there DM hidden stuff?
No.
No.
How do I... Oop, wrong one. There you go. You can't see it anymore.
Goodbye, stream.
No, it's still there on the stream. You just can't see it now.
Okay.
Okay. So you see one humanoid tree behind you, and it's going to take its attack. It's a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit. My armor class is 14.
All right. So it looses a vine, and it just misses you to the right. And you duck around it, and you're like, oh god. And you climb up, and now is Callie's turn. As you all climb up there. So she's going to take an attack for a 15 to hit that. Oh boy. And it hits. Okay. Sorry. Learning on the job. She rolls 3 points of damage on the twig blight. It's a twig blight.
Oh my gosh, really?
And that brings it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So next in initiative is Drop. What do you do?
He'll kind of like look around, hearing the commotion up the stairs, and say, "Friends in danger! Our friends are in danger!" And he'll climb up.
Mm-hmm.
He'll see the twig blight, and he'll pull out a small short bow
Okay.
from his pack and fire an arrow.
Okay.
So that is 16 to hit.
It hits.
Nice. And it takes 6 points of piercing damage from the arrow.
Owie. Okay.
And he's gonna run next to Carl.
Can you guys move your icons, by the way?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yes, we
Cool. So as you loose your arrow to the first blight, another one pops up right over here.
I thought that one label meant there was only one of them.
And the first one looks pretty rough. Next in initiative, is Carl.
Oh, right, Carl.
Carl looks at the vine thing that nearly got him. Nobody hurt me, and he. Carl is going to pull out his great axe and rage.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So was that
Carl
plus 2 to attack?
It's
Plus 2 to
I've
damage,
never- I
I
have not
think.
barbarian before. It is
Yep.
plus 2 to damage.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Plus the resistance and various things. So Carl is gonna run over to the new twig blight and take a massive chopping swing with his axe, just trying like splitting wood.
Okay.
And that is it's 12 to hit.
Just misses. And you swing and you swing just wide to the right and you're like "Gah!" All right. Next in initiative is Lucy.
Sorry, so we are all up the ladder at this point?
Yeah, I'll say you guys all made up.
Okay.
Oh, did I run up? Okay.
Yeah.
That makes it easier.
Even better.
Lucy will kind of like stumble a bit, and I'm assuming it's like clear that these creatures look threatening.
Yeah. Well, they
Otherwise
just
you would
attacked both of you. They both
definitely-
attacked.
These are fascinating. I need to
Yeah,
examine
but like,
them.
you know, tigers attack, but they're just hunting for food. He's going to reach down, grab like a handful of pebbles, and just throw one.
Okay.
And so, to
Pebble?
the surprise of everyone, it kind of like flies from his hand like a bullet and just like zips towards the first twig blight up here.
Okay.
Almost like you
And-
catapulted it at it.
No, actually, I cast
Oh,
magic
It was
stone.
a magic stone.
Magic
I knew it was
stone.
one or two.
I've never used it before, and I wanted to.
It's a fun one.
Okay.
So it's a roll to hit.
Okay.
13.
Just hits. Roll for damage.
Wicked. It's taking. I have to resist the urge not to click on D&D Beyond. 5.
5 points of damage.
5 bludgeoning damage.
5 bludgeoning damage. How do you want to do that?
Oh, nice. The pebble will just kind of like split right through the thing's skull, and it'll, I guess, collapse over. And then
Alright.
he'll say, "Oh, good, it was a good shot."
It is.
Carl gives you a thumbs up.
It turns into.
Axe out of the ground.
Turns into.
As you do that, as it's collapsing, it just turns into a pile of wood. And Callie's like, "Oh my god, thank goodness." And that was told Lucy. Next is the second blight. He's going to attack on Carl, since Carl is right in front of him, and tried to hit him. It's a 4 for a hit, so I'm assuming that misses.
Does miss.
Worst armor class ever.
All right,
The lowest
and
possible armor class you could create on a character. I guess 5.
Is it 10? I guess minus your
minus
dex.
five.
Does negative affect your armor class too?
I don't.
Yeah.
I didn't think it
I don't
did.
know.
I don't
Check
think
it.
it does.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a negative dex modifier gives you a lower than 10 armor class, but I guess you can't get below 5
Yeah.
still unless your dex is 1.
That's true. Yeah, unless you are superhumanly bad.
okay, so
You're weak for that.
as that blight is attacking Carl and misses, you see behind you, as you're focusing on Carl, two
Coming from all sides.
two vine blights show up and are going to attack Toby. That's a 2 that misses, and Lucy.
Oh,
That's a 16 to hit.
Where did you come from? 16? I mean, probably. I'm an old man. Yeah, it's 16 hits.
Okay. Oh shit! I don't have a D4 out. Ugh.
Roll a d8, divide by 2.
I don't have a D8. Ouch.
Well, then you're just screwed.
Son of a
Pretty
bitch.
much. Roll a d12, divide by 3.
Okay. That is okay, so you take 4 points of damage.
Oh. He felt that.
Yeah, that's a lot for a
Oh.
level 1.
Oh no.
Okay. And that's gonna end their turn. Toby, is your turn to shine.
Right. Toby's gonna look both ways and kind of go, "Ah, this side looks more interesting." And I'm gonna run over just beside Lucy and go, "Hey, buddy, this might help." And I'm gonna hand him the potion of invisibility.
Ooh, okay.
It's a free action, I believe.
Sure.
And then I'm
I'll
gonna
allow it.
actually attack the vine blight that's near him with unshoulders kneecapper. Takes a swing at the twig blight or the
This one?
vine blight near him. Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
And that'll be a 14 to hit.
That hits.
What if they don't have
Yes.
knees?
Oh, you may not have knees now, but I'll make you have them by Saint Pisspot. Okay, that's 5 points of damage.
Ooh, okay. Cool. Anything else?
Yeah, that's all I can do. I'm a first level paladin.
All right, we're back to the. Yep,
Which one did you hit?
one.
The one near you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that'll bring us back to the top of the round. Callie, seeing the old man in trouble, will come over here and try to hit the same one. And misses. Oh my god, this die is going away.
Your lady with the hat like you seem to have, it seems to me that using the physical weapon's not your best option.
She's actually using
Use
magic.
magic or anything.
She's trying to use magic and it's not working. Oh, wait. +4 to hit still misses though, but whatever. Alright, and that's gonna end her turn. Drop is now your turn.
Yeah, he'll. Is there a fountain here?
Yeah, that's a fountain.
Is that big enough for me to hide behind?
Yeah, I'll say if you hid somewhere back here,
Yeah,
you'd
seeing
be...
that twig blight is gone.
Yeah, if you
Drop
were
will
like
run
over here.
there,
Or,
take some cover. Use his bonus action to hide.
okay.
So
I'd say you'd
that-
have like half cover.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
So that's that's a 24 on my stealth check.
Yeah, you're pretty hidden.
And then I will fire another arrow at the one that everyone's kind of aiming at.
This one?
Number one, Vine Blight number one.
Okay.
Thanks
if I'm-
everyone.
Sorry.
Thanks, everyone.
I'll say if you're shooting through Callie and Lucy, it's at disadvantage.
We partial cover actually.
Or
So
sure.
they have a +2 to the armor class.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Sure. So plus they have a +2.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. I do have advantage because I'm hidden and attacking, right?
Sure.
As a rogue.
Sure.
Unseen
so-
enemy.
Yeah, unseen enemy. That is +6. So that's a 19 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
And damage is
I guess it's sneak attack too, right?
it is sneak attack.
Yep.
So that's a
That's times 2?
7. Nope. Just roll
No,
another
it's
d6.
Damage.
Oh, okay.
That's 11 points of damage.
Ow!
Nice.
Okay.
That arrow.
Nice. So you see, the vine blight go. "Ah!" And it's very angry. You probably didn't hear any of that, did you?
No, I was
Go
nice
there.
and quiet.
Damn it. The stream heard it. Anyways, it's very angry is the point.
Can't hear an image.
And yeah, he'll just yeah,
Okay.
get ready for the next shot.
Okay, Carl, you're up.
Carl doesn't know any of this is happening. He rips his axe out of the ground and tries to take another swing at the twig blight in front of him. That's an 8 to hit.
The twig blight. Yeah, it misses. That unfortunately misses. So
There are zombies when you need them.
does that end your turn?
I don't think there's anything else I can do. So, yeah, that ends my turn.
All right. We're up to Lucy.
Lucy, how damaged is his vine blade looking? Actually,
He's not looking rough yet, but he's taken a bit of damage.
I'm gonna do the same thing regardless. It's bonus action to drink a potion of invisibility.
Sure.
Okay, so
It's a house
My
rule we
rules
use.
say they are. House rules, baby.
I didn't know if that was just healing potions or
So
all
that
potions, but
gives you advantage on stealth?
I'm not drinking it yet.
Okay. Okay.
What I'm gonna do is he's going to bad plant, and he's gonna take his staff and bop it.
Roll the hit.
Similarly to the stone, anyone who's paying attention, like it looks like just an old man swinging his walking stick, but like once it's in motion, it feels like it's like moving faster than it should. And it connects, and you can kind of hear like a louder rumble when it hits. But I'll roll the hit. Oh boy, never mind. Ignore all of that.
What'd you roll?
I got a 6 to hit.
Yeah, you go for the biggest swing of your life, and you miss wide to the left.
You just kind of is
Your old age is showing.
taking it back. Yeah, absolutely it is. And then he'll look around and slam back the potion. To turn invisible.
Okay, so now, if I do this, Phil, do you still see your character?
Nope.
Okay, I'll just
I
say
see
you're
no Phil.
invisible.
Just hide it from the tokens, and then we're fine. Hide it from the bad guys. Okay, and then as soon as he like looks down and he sees you, you hear disembodied voice go, fascinating, and then he'll kind of back up over in this viscerally direction.
Okay, I'll say because you're invisible, it doesn't get an attack of
That
opportunity.
is the actual definition of invisibility, yeah.
I'm doing my thing, Fraser. I'm learning.
But we appreciate it.
Okay, so that brings us. Is that end your turn?
Yes.
Sweet. So that brings us to the twig blight in front of Carl. It's gonna roll to hit for a 10 to hit. Hold on. 10. Yeah, 10 to hit.
10 does not hit. My armor class is 14.
Oh, sorry. Does a 13 hit? Sorry. It was 10 plus 3.
No, my armor class is 14.
Just misses. All right. So now the vine blights are going to attack. This one is going to attack
People who are left.
Callie. Rolling to hit. That's a miss. Oh my god! And the second one is going to try and hit Toby for a 13 to hit.
Oop.
God. These blights
This is a
suck.
paladin and chainmail and a shield, dude. You ain't hitting me with that.
Yeah.
All right. That's going to end their turn, and I'm going to get new dice.
Welcome to the world of the DM.
Yeah.
Your greatest monster never lands a hit.
All right, and that brings us back to the top of the round for Callie. Callie.
Now, hold on a minute here.
Oh
I
no,
do believe Toby has not done anything at his 6 in the initiative.
I'm so sorry, Toby. I actually skipped you, so you would have gotten an attack on the blight first. Anyways,
Oh, sweet. Okay.
if that's what you chose to do.
Yeah, my plan was to hit the blight that would have been moving up toward Callie at the time, so I'm assuming it'd still be next to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get an attack on that. That's a nat 1, so that's a miss. But if it's moving away from me, I would have a reaction attack on it, yes?
Yeah, you do.
Get an attack of opportunity.
You do.
So let's count that as my attack.
Sure.
That would be a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
8 damage. Covering my damage calculation. Hold up. 6 points of damage. I am rolling like crap.
That's pretty good.
I mean,
Yeah, that was my 2.
so as it's walking towards Callie, what did you hit it with? Sorry.
That's my warhammer.
Okay, so you swing your warhammer down and you just catch its its ankle area, and you snap it, but it's still walking, and it's looking pretty rough. So with that, we did the blights already. I'll do Callie's turn. That's at the top of the round. Callie rolls to hit. A 16 hits. Yes. And she's going to... How does this work? She's going to roll for damage. 4 points of damage on the... this blight here.
Mind blight.
And it is dead.
Yay!
Nice.
Yay!
Now we
So...
wait for the other 4 to show up.
So that one, as she casts her spell, her firebolt into it, it disintegrates into a bunch of rope. Bloop. It is now dead. So now there is 2 enemies currently there. Next, Drop. It is your turn.
I'll use my bonus action to hide again if I can.
I'll just say you're gonna stay hidden unless you move.
Well, if I attack, it
He's
reveals
unhidden.
me from being hidden.
That's correct. I was just testing
but I
you on
got
your
a-
rules, duh.
I didn't roll very well. I got a 12 to be
On which?
a stealth check. So if their
Oh.
passive perception is above 12, I'm not hidden.
Yeah.
You are currently hidden.
Perfect. Seeing Carl still fighting the twig blight, I'm gonna take aim at that one.
Mhm.
With my short bow. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Cool. 2d6. 9 points of piercing damage.
Oh, nice. Okay. So you pull out your short bow, and this one finally takes some damage. Gah! Grr! It. I did a better sound before, but I wanted you guys to hear it. So it's also very angry, and you see this one. It's not blood, but it's like this purple goo coming out of its chest area where the arrow hit. Is
Oh,
that...
no, this one's royalty. Oh wait, that'd be blue blood. Never mind.
Is that end your turn?
Yeah, that is my turn.
All right, Carl. Seeing the arrow in the blight that you just were trying to attack, but can't seem to hit.
Yeah, I mean, Carl barely even notices the arrow. He yanks his axe out of the ground and takes another massive swing at this thing.
Would question for more experienced DMs? Would his rage go away now, since he didn't take damage and he
He's
didn't?
taking damage or attacking. It's either one.
He doesn't-
He's been
he doesn't need to
attacking
hit.
all the time.
Yeah, as long as I'm attacking, I don't have to
Oh,
hit
okay.
to attack.
Okay.
Yeah. You can even throw a javelin. That counts.
And that is an 18 to hit.
That
Does
hits.
that hit?
Yep.
Nice.
Big damage. Here we go.
Okay, yeah, big damage time. D12.
Twig blight rapidly puts on plate mail.
That is 12 points of damage.
Yes.
How do you want to do that?
Just like cleave it right down the middle and it's like.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up. So as you're doing that, it also turns into a pile of wood, and as that happens, boom, boom, out of the earth, two needle blights come out.
I am Groot.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that one's dead. That
You
one's
look pretty
dead.
Grooty.
They all do, yeah. This one's dead. This one's dead. Okay. Who am I at? Oh my god. Who just went? Carl did, right?
I just went, yeah,
That's Carl.
killed the twig
Carl.
blight in front of me.
Jeez, I'm rolling terrible. Okay, so next is Lucy.
Oh man. Check something. I'm probably gonna waste the invisibility right away, but
Yeah. I was just figuring it would give you a chance to get out of melee. That was all.
bonus action disengage is fine by me.
That's true too. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Lucy is. So technically, I would get advantage on my next attack roll, right? Because I'm
Because you're
invisible.
invisible, yeah.
Range on that is 30 feet. This room isn't that big. Lucy is gonna kind of step back a little bit. He's looking around. No one can see him, but he's like looking around and being like, "Oh, this is getting a little out of hand." Man, I'm describing so much stuff but no one can see this. But he's like looks like he's like seriously considering something. And then I guess Drop and Carl would be able to hear this and be like, "Oh well, let's here goes nothing." And this little no one can see this, but it's happening. I'm gonna describe it. This little clay bottle that was strapped near on his belt that just blended in with all of the other stuff that he's carrying. He kind of reaches down. You hear an audible thunk as the cork pops out, and a crackling beam of energy spews out of the bottle towards. Let's go with this one.
I don't see.
This is this one.
Okay. Roll to hit.
And he's casting Witch Bolt.
Sure.
So with advantage, 17 and 11.
17 hits. They both hit. No, sorry. 17 hits.
All right, and he's taking 1d12 damage.
Nice.
8.
Nice. Which one was it,
lightning
sorry?
damage.
The one?
That one.
Okay.
Number 1, yeah.
Lightning damage. Okay.
Yeah, so I guess you guys would all just see Lucy shimmer into vision, holding this crackling bottle as lightning is streaming out of it towards the needle blight.
Sweet.
And he'll probably take this opportunity to also like step back a bit, while staying in range.
Sure. You're still invisible though, right?
No.
Nope.
No.
He took an attack action, which would be.
Oh, which would
cast a
cancel
spell,
it?
Which would.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
If it's greater invisibility, then no. But not
Right.
many first level characters can cast that or drink a potion for that.
Fine. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
All right. So the remaining twig blight is gonna try and hit for Carl and see if that actually is gonna happen.
I thought he died.
Sorry.
The one.
Yeah, he cleaved that one in two.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, I forgot to erase it. There we go. It's dead. So in that case, it's
You're
Toby's
dead,
turn.
Jimmy. Toby! Well, there's only one vine blight left in front of him, so he's just going to turn around and say, "By the light of Saint Potato!" And he's going to kneecap him.
All right. Roll for hit.
Nope, he's not. That's going to be a 10.
Yeah, that misses.
Fizz buckets.
You go to
All right.
hammer
I'll
and you
do
just
it.
hammer right between its legs, and it just looks at you like, like what? What was that, bro? All of that.
That wasn't a kneecap.
All right, and that brings us to the vine blights, which is the one that was you just attacked by Toby. Rolled a hit. That's a. That's a 19 to hit.
That does it.
All right, gonna roll damage with my. It's gonna try and wrap vines around you. No, it's going to wrap vines around you for a constrict attack for 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
As it's wrapped you and it's squeezing you.
Does that mean I'm restrained or,
You are currently restrained.
or grappled?
What's the difference? I thought those were the same.
One of them is basically just I have no movement. The other one is I have no movement. People have advantage to hit me. I have disadvantage to hit them. It's a lot nastier.
Like grabbed versus tied up.
You're tied up.
Yeah.
So I guess
Wow, that's
restrained.
that's big against a first level character. Holy cow!
Nick rules, buddy. Homebrew, baby. Sorry.
Trouble then.
Okay.
That means I'm restrained. Then it's not grappled.
Yes, you're restrained. So, okay, so now the needle blights. This one's going to come up to Carl and roll to hit. It's a Yeah, that is a 15 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. And I'm going to roll, and it's gonna take out its claws and just slash at you. So that's 1 point of damage. Halved?
Halved, yeah.
So how does that work?
Nothing. I think 1 point of damage halved is just nothing. Or does it? Is there a
I think
floor on
you always do one.
Okay, so you take 1 point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Carl
and
does
then
not notice at all in his rage.
yeah. And then this one is gonna come up to Callie and roll to hit. That's a 14 to hit, which hit. Ooh, wait. No, it hits. And it's gonna do the same thing. It's gonna slash at her. Yeah. And that's gonna do 2 points of damage to Callie. All right. Which is gonna bring us up to the top of the round, which is Callie's turn. And she's
I've been
gonna.
completely forgetting I'm a halfling. I can re-roll ones.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
for the next time, I
Yeah, a
guess.
bunch of those.
Yeah, I've rolled 3 so far. I think 2 or 3.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You're just gonna get none. It's gonna be 2s the rest of the night.
Yeah.
So what bothers me is I had 1 in combat and like, dang it, I could have really used that.
All right, so Callie's gonna attack the one that just hit her and is not happy about it. So unhappy that she rolls a unnatural 20, and she's going to attack with her spell of Firebolt, and it's gonna do 4 damage to the Needle Blight. And you see, it really doesn't like the Firebolt coming at it, and it's cindering on its arms and its face and its front, and the Blight is just really angry, and it's not looking super good, but also it's still standing. As Nova King comes up. Drop, that is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna hide again, or try to.
Sure.
That is a 23.
Yeah?
Seeing Tobias getting wrapped by the vines, I'm going to shoot an arrow at the one entangling him.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that's a pretty good hit.
And that's 12 points of piercing damage.
All right. This one is looking rough, so rough that it lets go of Toby.
All right, works for me.
It drops Toby.
That's my turn.
Cool. Carl, you're up.
Carl lifts his axe from the pile of wood and doesn't actually feel the needles attacking him from the other side. He turns around to look for a new thing to hit and sees the needle blight anyway. Or find whatever the one is that's next to me is a needle blight.
Needle blight's in front of you, yeah.
Yeah, and just takes his axe and takes another giant swing at the needle blight.
Okay.
That is a natural 20.
Ooh, critical damage. Damn. All right,
Barbarian.
go for it.
Ugh. That's
Oh, no.
3, but it's... Oh, I guess I'll just roll it. I need another d12. Hold on. This is my other d12. Hey, that's better. Because I made rage damage. 15, 12, 15, and 6 is 21 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Wow.
So Carl takes his axe and like shaves all of the needles off of one side of the needle blade, and then swings it and comes up the other side and just like gives it a giant haircut basically, and then runs it through with the blade of the axe.
Turns out you didn't even need the crit, but it's fine. Next is Lucy.
Lucy's gonna keep the stream of lightning going, and he's gonna be kind of like grasping the bottle. You can see it's almost like he's like, I picture it like, imagine like an older man like trying to control like a fire hose. Like that's kind of the vibe you're getting right now. But he is still managing to keep it going. There's no attack needed, right, for continuing Witch Bolt?
I
As long as you
don't-
got line of sight, it continues. You can repulse
It
every round.
continues. All right.
Cool.
Another D12 of lightning damage.
Oh, cool. Okay.
5.
5 points of damage. Okay.
As the stream is connected, and he just hangs on to it, and he says, he kind of turns to drop. I can't believe this is working.
Just to confirm, you're doing this on this
How
one?
are you doing that?
Yeah.
How are you doing that?
Ride the lightning.
All right. So that one's looking rough now. Just so you know. Lucy. Okay, now we're at the Twig Blight Sword dead. That will bring us to Toby.
All right. Toby just says, "Oh, now you've done it!" And I'm just dropping my shield, taking the warhammer in both hands.
All right.
That'd be a 16 to hit. No, sorry, 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Hey. Another 7 damage. Wait, nope. 6 damage.
Okay. 6.
Oh wait, I rolled the wrong die. Dang it. Oh well, take 6 damage.
I'll let you
It's all
reroll. I'll let you reroll.
good. Alright. Cool. In that
Be
case,
lower
it's
than
one
6.
D. It'll probably be lower. That's can't be much lower. No, it is not. That would be 10 points of damage.
Okay. One's finally gotten a hit. Cool. Whoop.
I got hit before. It was looking rough and it let go of me because of it.
He got hit by drop.
Yeah.
Oh shit, did I not write that down? Crap. Wait.
I'm just going on the narrative you gave us, man.
It's looking rougher.
Was it the needle?
So-
Did you apply the damage to the needle blight that was beside Carl?
I may have?
So I don't remember if that one ever got hit and Carl just like smoked it.
He did do 21 damage.
Yeah.
That's fair, but he said he would have been dead
Oh,
without
no,
it. So
yeah,
what if
you're
he had,
right.
like,
That
one-
is exactly what I
So he had
did.
like 1 hit point left? Okay.
No, it still killed
But he's
it.
still dead.
Carl still would have one-shot it. How much damage did you say you did?
Criticals.
So 12. 10. Okay, now it's looking even rougher. Sorry.
Alright, wow, that didn't kill it.
No,
Oof.
that's
Fair
my
enough.
bad, guys. Sorry about that.
Shouldn't have dropped my shit. Alright.
The
Still good.
sorry, that's my bad. The vine blight is going to attack Toby,
Yep.
and it's a 6 to hit.
Shield didn't matter.
I was gonna say if you rolled a 16 or a 17, I was gonna cry, but
Okay, and then the needle blight is going to attack Callie for 15 to hit, which is her armor class, so that's gonna hit, and I'm gonna roll for damage.
And if she dies, I'm not explaining it to the dame.
She's okay. She she doesn't look.
I'm just gonna take the healing potion and give it to her. This is
Oh,
the
yeah.
potion.
Okay, and
Oh, I
that
think
bring-
that's the Callie.
No, I just meant we came to get a potion, so anything we can bring back is good.
I'm gonna retcon something real quick. On this blight, in the pile of rubble, you would see a glass bottle, Carl. In the pile.
Interesting.
But we'll keep going to the top of the round. Callie rolls to hit. That's 15 to hit the thing. That hits. Rolling for damage. 1 point of damage.
Do you still have nothing on your main screen, or you find any use for it?
Yeah.
What's that?
Never mind. Just earlier, you were like, "Oh, there's nothing on my main screen."
Yeah, there you go.
I don't remember, but it's okay. I have a bad memory. That'll bring us to drop. Is there nothing on the screen?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Okay, I will kind of continue what I've been doing. Hide with the 20.
Mhm. Yep.
Nice.
And then an arrow at the vine blight.
This one?
One by Toby.
Yeah. Ooh, that was bad. Plus 6.
Sorry?
Sorry, just doing the math.
Getting this roll.
9. I rolled a 2 and a 3.
That misses. It goes right over Toby's right ear and into the wall in front of Toby.
Watch it, you crazy bird!
Okay, Okay, and that's going to Lucy.
It's working. He's gonna keep the lightning going.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing Ghostbusters.
So you're
That's,
just rolling for damage, right?
Yep.
How long does that
1
last?
minute.
Need another one to
Oh,
cast it
shit.
across the screen.
Okay. Okay.
This is a 9. There's no dot, so it's hard to tell if it's a 6 or a 9. But I literally just found the pattern because I've never used a D12 before. So 9 damage.
Nice.
On
lightning.
which? The needle, the vine blight?
Mr.
Needle blight.
Vine. Yeah. Needle.
All right. How do you want to do
Feel
that?
right.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose after like 3 rounds of lightning damage, it has, started filling up this thing, and it just kind of it explodes outwards into a shower of
Nice.
needles and rubble, I guess. And the lightning stops, and he puts the cork back on, and turns to drop, and just has this wicked like old man grin, like.
Oh, my Vine Blight vanished.
Yeah.
That's not the one that I.
Oh,
Yeah, the Needle Blight died. The Vine Blight was
my bad. Wrong one.
all good. I mean, I don't mind them being gone.
Wait, I thought you said the vine blight.
No,
The
he
Needle-
said
Needle
the Vine
Blight.
Blight. Then he said the Needle Blight. He corrected himself.
Yeah, I messed up.
Ah, either way, it is dead. Cool. That brings us to Toby.
Yay! All right. All right. Toby yells out, "All right, gold says I get this one." I swing.
Okay.
Still two-handed.
Okay.
That is a 25 to hit.
Wow.
Nice.
Is that a nat 20?
Oh.
That is no, it was a 19.
Wow. Yeah. How do you want to do this?
Well, by doing my
It's at
7
one hit
points
point.
of damage.
It doesn't
Yep,
matter.
no, pretty much. There's the kneecap, and just kind of sweeps underneath, and like both the quote-unquote legs on this thing just like vanish into a shower of plant material and rope. And yeah, then the whole thing just kind of drops straight down and then flops over.
I'll say this is. Oh wow. I'll say that's the
Wow,
bottle. I don't know. I don't know.
That's a huge bottle. How are we gonna get it done?
That's the bottle for now. I don't see an icon for it. Anyways, so you're now out of initiative. What do you guys want to do? You've
That's a potion.
Carl, do you
No, don't-
take the potion?
I look down at it and I kind of kick it with my foot a little bit. But I don't say anything because I'm kind of. Carl's pretty out of it right now.
Toby's like charging over at like full speed, like, "Dang, get the potion!" I'm gonna like dive over and try and grab it.
Okay.
The potion, yeah.
So Toby has the potion right now.
If nobody else is getting it, yeah.
Nope. I'm not doing anything.
Like a diving roll around it. And...
Okay, so as you're doing that, the same thing is happening from Callie. She's also going for the bottle. And can you make a strength check, please?
All right. Yeah, strength check.
Mm-hmm.
Athletics or strength?
Whatever you want. Pick one. You
I
pick
will
one.
take the one I have proficiency with.
Yeah.
Oh, crud. That's 15.
You
Crud. That's great.
you grab the bottle out of.
9.
What's that?
It's a 9. But it's a 15 with my bonus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you win the battle for the bottle, and you now have the bottle, and Callie's like, no, please, don't move. Do you...
I mean, I gotta take this back to the dame. It's part
yeah,
of the...
okay, just don't toss it on, don't spill it anywhere. It's... That's what
Do
made...
you want me to drink it? Is that easier? I can take it there in my belly.
That seems like a terrible idea.
I mean, you're confusing me here. I just want to take it back to the dame, and you're telling me
Yeah,
not to
I
move.
understand, but it's missing an ingredient. Please, just bring it back downstairs to the apothecary room. Please, I just need to add one more ingredient, and then it won't make those things.
Say no more.
No, not that, not... No, please.
I'm just joking with you. All right, let's get down and get that ingredient.
Okay, so you guys go downstairs to the apothecary.
Lucy picks up the books that he dropped.
Drop will kind of like, as we're walking back to apothecary, kind of look at Lucy. Can you do magic?
Oh, sorry.
I think that maybe this. He would hold up the little bottle, and this is one of the things I found in that cave, and it seems to have some sort of connection to the arcane. I'm still figuring it out. It's only been a few weeks.
Wait, did I share the right thing?
That reminds me, Callie. In case you want to, Lucy will be happy to pay you back for the invisibility potion of yours that he took. Very happy for it. It was very useful.
I don't think so.
Okay, so you bring the potion down, hopefully very carefully, and or as carefully as you can, and she gets you to put it on the middle table, and she goes and grabs a what looks like just a box of snot from you don't know what. Actually,
I had the right idea all along.
Lucy, roll a investigation check.
Oh, sure. A 22.
All right, in your academic career, you've seen that thing, and that's ogre snot.
Disgusting.
Yeah,
And fascinating.
and you would have.
Is it a reasonable assumption that is an ingredient in the potion, and she's not like trying to screw with us?
No, yeah, that's an ingredient.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, Lucy will be like, "Oh, could I see some of that? I've always wanted to take a look."
She goes, sure, but so she takes one of the other bottles of ogre snot and gives it to you, and as you're looking at it, what's that?
He would like take a scrap of paper from somewhere and like kind of like use it to scrape some up and interesting.
Can you not take my stuff, please, or at least pay me for it? This is an establishment that, it's not just for free.
Oh, sorry. And he would stick the entire paper with a snot on it back into the container and then hand it back to her. I just, and he would like walk into the room with his armful of her books.
Oh yeah, because you have her books. She just kind of looks down at the bottle and just says, "Take it." I don't.
All right, grab the potion.
No, not the. Sorry, the bottle of the ogre snot.
Oh, ogre
Oh
snot.
no, he's gone. He's left the room.
Well, do you want this? And she's talking to Toby.
Are you supposed to put it in the potion, are we?
Yeah, so that's the one with the paper in it. She's putting the. Let me change the music real quick. This is too much.
I had to shut Spotify off.
I'm not getting any music right
crashing
now.
my Discord.
It's not working?
Oh, when my Discord crashed, that's probably when the music stopped.
Oh, I see.
Here,
I left mine off because I was starting to worry that the Spotify connection was killing my Discord.
Oh, yeah, that's probably true. Anyway, so she's putting the ogre snot in, and it changes from a purple color to like a brown color, and then it finally settles on orange, like a bright orange color. And she's like, okay, I think this is it. And she hands it out to who's taking the potion.
I'd probably go for it.
Okay, so she
All
takes
right,
it.
so I drink this, and then I go and I kill the looters. Is that part of the deal?
I don't know. My deal was just to make the potion and bring it to the dame so she can stop being a chicken. I mean, oh God.
I think we bring it to the den.
I told you 2 gold, it was a chicken. Called it.
Deception check?
No, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
I did.
You guys said duck.
like-
Back at the beginning, I said, I'm up in the ante. 2 gold says it's a chicken.
He did say that, I remember.
Oh,
After
okay.
he said it was a duck.
Oh, okay.
It was
I didn't hear that
Not
then.
about the dame. So
Okay, never mind. So yeah, I guess for sake of brevity, you guys bring Callie and the potion up to the dame, to the castle,
The castle.
Probably stop by my hut on the way to drop the books off.
Sure. Whoops. And you see Geth is there, and you see... Oh, I forgot to get rid of that. There we go. And you see the chicken. She's like, oh my
Greetings,
god!
Most Royal, and definitely not a chicken. On behalf of the Holy Order of Promiscuity. No, wait. Forget it. We got your potion.
And she snatches it out of your hand and goes, thank you, and chugs it. And she's a 10-foot chicken, by the way.
That's a big chicken.
It's a giant chicken.
The current audio is called hen chicken ambience.
So,
That's amazing.
And you see Geth with his eyes wide, like, oh my god, how could you let them know? And so she chugs the potion and nothing happens. And you get the sense that she's trying to say something, but you can't understand. Actually, does anyone speak chicken?
No.
I think what she's saying was she needed extra ogre snot.
So, seeing that it isn't working right away, Callie's like, oh my goodness, I forgot. Here, have this. And she throws, like, this powder at her, and she turns into Dame Shearwater of Shearwater, the village.
Yeah, I thought it was just a disappearance, so nobody would know what she'd done.
You wish.
Hide the evidence.
And she's like, oh god. And she runs behind the curtain again, and you get the sense that she's putting on clothes. And she comes back out, and she's like, oh my god, thank you so very much. Oh my god, I did not think that I would ever not be a chicken. Those stupid raiders, they come here every time, and we finally made a deal, but they turned me into a chicken anyways. I could probably stop the chicken noises. And Geth comes over to you and hands out the 30 gold that you all agreed upon. And
Much fudge.
is there anything you would like to say?
Your Highness, we thank you for your generous gift. And due to the extreme nature of said work and the fact that we did achieve it in less than the stated 1 day, I would ask a further favor of the crown that you could enlist in the Holy Order of Saint Persimmons a certain Bernard from town. I ask that you conscript him immediately. And tell him that Toby says hi.
Roll a persuasion check.
Wait, I can roll that again.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got it.
You got it.
Oh, wow, persuasion. That would be from a nat 1 up to a 21.
Whoa! Yes, absolutely. I will mention. What was his name again?
Bernard.
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 I will tell Bernard the next time I see him that Toby, he was so great at getting the potion for me in less than a day, which was way more than what I was expecting. Way less than I was expecting. It's just, oh my god, I will definitely put in a good word to your paladin boss.
Just tell him he's been conscripted. Very important.
Okay, been conscripted. Write that down, Geth. Write that down. Write that.
Everything's coming up to
Geth writes it down rapidly on a piece of paper. She also goes up to Drop and goes, okay, please. Well, maybe not too specifically Drop, but mostly to the whole group. Please just don't mention this to any of the townsfolk. Please, I'm trying to keep an image of my royalty, and it would really scrutinize my royalty if they knew that I had made a deal with the bandits and that they made me into a chicken. Please.
Sounds like
Not
a
to
terrible
worry.
deal.
Made a deal with the bandits? Made a deal with the bandits?
No, please do not say that again.
Alright, our beaks are sealed. We wouldn't drop an egg on you like that one.
Oh, she didn't like that, but she keeps her mouth shut. You can see that really irked her, but since you guys did something really nice for her, she's not saying anything. You said something.
Don't ruffle your feathers. We're just joking.
Yeah, that's the camp. Not the campaign. The one shot. Yay!
Level
Oops.
20.
Yeah. Absolutely. The strange and delightful Emporium. That's what the chicken was. So one of the things that could have happened was you guys just attacked the dame as a chicken. And that would have been game
Could have
over.
attacked the dame as a chicken. Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah. That was sick. That was fun.
Cool.
Well
Good
done.
job.
Good job, DM.
Thank you.
Woo!
Oh my god, can I go to bed now?
It's just like playing as a player, isn't it?
I mean, I treated it like it. I definitely didn't do anything right, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's part of DMing too.
Hey, you told the story.
Yeah.
You did most
On
things
the
right.
head.
I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
easy to.
Yeah.
As a first run, that was an amazing DM.
Yay.
That's really, really good.
Yay.
Yeah, my first DM was not that good.
I've learned from the best, all of you guys. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, that was fun. You guys made some really really good characters. That was fun to play with.
I
Come to that.
I really like the concept of the repeating words. Crow.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
For Trump.
The Tenku thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I want to explore it further. It's an interesting concept, but it's also difficult to kind of.
It's
maintain.
not easy. I can imagine.
Yeah, I remember that with oh gosh, what was my character's name? Gull. Gosh, that was such a mental load to play that character. I was constantly taking notes the whole game to find anything I could repeat back to Sean's character because I was constantly listening to them.
But yeah,
It was fun, but oh man.
that was
That's
sick.
all.
Can't wait to do my whole full campaign.
I'd be happy to bring Lucy back. He was fun.
Yeah. All your characters were awesome.
I actually have I got a +7 in history, and like I was so happy with that in the end because like I maxed out int because professor, and then I got the skill expertise feat, and like what?
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think this was the first time I ever created a character from the backstory out. I started with like, I'm gonna make a paladin, but I want to do something that's a little different. And I'm like, I looked at all the backgrounds. I'm like, gambler. I'm like, what if there was just literally this compulsive gambler who lost a bet and he had to join a paladin's order for 10 years?
I was trying to figure out if it was that or like
And
community
Brian?
service.
Yeah, no, it was just literally, I lost a bet. That's why you never welch in your bet, even if you spend 10 years at a freaking paladin's.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That's good.
I don't know if anybody saw the link I posted, but you can having
Yeah.
a negative dexterity modifier does give you a negative, a lower than 10 AC. And in fact, if you're a barbarian or a monk with armored defense, you can have an AC of 0
Oh,
just by like, a -5 Constitution and -5 Dexterity.
that's nuts.
Because there's no.
I mean, it's
floor
one-
on that.
It's one of those things that would never, in reality, come up because anything to do with your arm. Well, I guess a slight negative could occur, but
Yeah.
like unarmored defense, you're going to be stacking everything you have into those stats, basically.
Yeah, you'd have to be intentionally building an
Yeah,
counter-optimized character.
Yeah.
exactly.
That would be
Optimized.
All
like a
strength,
fun
nothing else.
anti-D&D. Everybody come to combat, and the first player that dies wins.
That'd be kind of fun.
I have an amazing one shot where you all play as familiars.
Ooh,
That
Oh
does-
wow!
It's really cool.
sounds cool.
Like you play as familiars, and if you die, that's just it. Or you play as familiars, and if you die, you get summoned again in 10 minutes by your.
Well, I can't really say that would be spoilers, but
Okay.
you do all play as familiars.
1 hit point for the win.
Yep, pretty much.
One's all you need.
Yep.
Sweet.
One is all you need.
Cool.
Nice work, Nick. That was good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for running.
Thanks for playing. That was
Anytime,
fun.
man. We look forward to the next one.
Yeah.
Maybe we
One
can
day
deal
I'll-
with those bandits.
That was
Or
made
that
up.
church.
Or that,
That
church, yeah.
that whole thing was not part of the thing you sent me, Fraser. I was not expecting you guys to go to that. I was
The one thing I always find is just like, okay, they just need to go here and find some information. The players will never go there, ever.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what it is. If you really want them to go somewhere, you kind of have to force them.
I
lot of ways.
did
Or just
do
be
that.
prepared to handle a lot of random. Yeah.
I
Like when you mentioned the cave down below, I'm guessing we're going to the cave, but I see absolutely no reason to go there yet. So,
yeah. Well, the
looking
house
for a
was
house.
yeah, the house was actually supposed to be in like a field, but we were going
okay.
a little long, so I was like, you know what, the house is in that cave now.
That's exactly the kind of adjustments that
Yep.
that you need to do all the time.
Yeah,
Well,
That's
because that's the
fun
thing. The
as
players have no
fuck.
idea, right?
yeah.
And it just made the house sound that much more cool that it just magically appeared in somebody's cave. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, the way you guys found it was the same way, so that was neat.
yeah.
Yeah.
You ran into the freaking window.
Worked out really well. We had 2.5 hours plus or minus a bit.
Yep.
So
Yeah, almost 3 hours. Sick.
That's about
Yeah,
as
the
long as
rate.
you want to go without a break in the middle.
Oh yeah, I forgot to
yeah.
mention that. Oops. Whatever. Too late now.
I had to quickly look up whether or not Divine Sense worked on, because you described it, and I was Pact of the Genie Warlock, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, wait a second.
Would you classify as a?
Yeah,
Let me think now. What would be?
no. I looked it up and I'm like, yeah, this doesn't. Well, I guess DM rules.
Well, it's also under. It would be in total cover, so that would remove it anyways.
Yeah. Plus, it's not actually in the bottle, right?
That's true, isn't it?
The genie
Yeah.
isn't in the bottle?
No, because
No,
I
I
can go
think-
in the bottle.
Yeah.
I was waiting for a chance to use that.
You've made a deal with the genie, and they decide to put the bottle.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah, that going into the bottle thing is weird because at first you think, oh, really cool, everybody can go and have a long rest or something, but it's like you literally pop into the bottle and then the bottle just drops where you were.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And you can only
what's
stay
to
in
stop
for.
somebody from coming along and taking it.
Well, you put it somewhere that's in a bush or something, I guess. But
I guess that's it. Yeah.
it doesn't. You can't stay in it for a long rest. You stay in it for a number of hours equal to twice your proficiency modifier, and you can only do it once
yeah.
per long rest. So it's not
That's
even like
pretty
my headcanon for what Lucy would have, because he just became a warlock 3 weeks ago. But my headcanon for what he will do eventually is he uses it like book storage, basically. Like it's another study
Yeah,
for him.
yeah. It's basically a bag of holding. Yeah.
Traveling library.
But yeah, I saw that and I was kind of looking at it and trying to figure out the logistics of when would that they put it in there as a feature, so it must be useful. And I'm just trying to think of use cases for it. And it's everything I could picture was in the middle of combat, you jump into it to hide, and then the creature smashes your bottle, and there you are on the floor.
Yeah.
It's just
Could be like a stealth thing. Like if you're about to get caught, you go into the bottle and then
Yeah, so
there's just a
I could
bottle
also-
there.
Or like if you
Trojan
go into the
horse
bottle and then the
place.
party can like throw it somewhere, or the party can like squeeze it through a small
Yeah.
space.
Ooh.
That's true. Like donate it to a museum and then rob it.
Oh shit.
Trojan bottle.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Trojan bottle.
Speaking of stealth things, you were a rogue, right? The Kenko was a
Yeah.
Yeah. Is the hide as a bonus action a rogue thing at level 1? I thought that was like level
Oh.
3 or something.
Oh no,
Is
that's
that
cutting
one?
action.
That's cutting
Cutting
action.
That's like
Oh,
level
oops.
2, I think.
Oops.
I got ahead of myself.
We should have lost that fight. Retcon.
That's okay. I didn't use my halfling luck, so it just evens out.
Dropping a
Nick,
bucket
why did you
and may
catch
have
that?
died.
I keep forgetting that. I thought rogues got that at
Yep.
level 1, but
No, they just get the sneak attack.
That
Should've
was kind
caught
of
that
OP.
as well.
It was.
Nick, how
No,
could you
what
not?
really
That's
was
like you're out of
OP
DM's
though?
club.
No, it really was OP. Your freaking spewing magic bucket thing.
I just cast Witch Bolt.
What the fuck?
Which bolt?
If
It's
if the
a
thing
strong situational spell.
if the thing had moved 30 feet away, more than 30 feet away from me, it would have broken, or behind
Or
total
broken
cover.
line of sight.
And I'm a warlock, so that was my only spell slot for the entire
Oh
rest.
shit.
oh right, yeah. If it failed, then
Yeah.
Cool.
No, I was when I first tried, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna build it around, because the other Pact of the Genie feature at level 1 is that whenever you make a hit with an attack roll, you deal extra damage based on your Genie type.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just gonna be an angry old man with a stick, except then I have a -1 strength. So
Yep. So you take a
Yeah,
finesse stick.
GG.
Yeah.
GG.
The tough thing about playing a paladin at first level is just like I feel like there should be so much stuff I can do, and I look at my stats. I'm like, I can heal somebody for up to 5 hit points, or I smack things. That's all I am. I'm like a barbarian, but not as cool.
When you said dibs pally, I was like, oh, paladins must get smite at level 1. Like that's probably what he's
Nope.
saying then. But
Sadly, no.
Because they don't get spell slots until level 2.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense,
What was even funnier is that at first level, and it even tied into my character idea because at first level you don't choose an oath. So I'm like, literally, I got dragged into a paladin's organization. They put me through like drill training for 10 years, and I'm just an angry little man. I looked at all the different oaths, and I'm like, nope, wouldn't be that one. No, like, I think Conquest and Glory were the only two that made sense. Conquest being, it's not enough to just defeat somebody, you have to absolutely crush them. I'm like, the gambler in him probably thinks that's true. And then Glory is just basically you want to be known, but it's like, you want to be known for your good deeds. I'm like, I don't know if I'd go that far. Like, be known? Sure, yeah, I want to be known.
What, you were like true neutral?
I think there's the thing is I don't usually design around around alignment. It was primarily lazy, like just couldn't be bothered to do stuff. Wants it to be as simple as possible. He just wants to go and gamble.
Yeah.
Like, that is literally his only interest. So like when it's like go up these stairs, he's like, come on. And of course his order has him. There's like a whole formal address that has to be done. He can't even be bothered to remember the name of the patron of his order. I don't think I actually ever said it properly once. I was like, it was like the leg of patron.
unless it was
I think it was
persimmon,
Priscilla. It was Priscilla. That was the
you did not say that.
yeah. It was Saint Priscilla. So I started with Prissy Pants and went from there. I kind of like Pancake. That was my favorite.
Pancake was really good, yeah.
Well, thanks for playing, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for running it.
Thanks for hosting us.
I can't
Yeah.
wait till our next game. Or our
Yep.
actual campaign. That's fun too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you're talking
I got big things planned for the campaign.
Oh, I
Next
can't
couple
wait.
of sessions should be fun.
Can't wait.
Alright, have a good night, everyone.
Yeah, you too.
yeah. Good night.
See ya.
Right all. Thanks.
Bye. Ah. That was fun, bro.